Hello, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Sunday! Welcome back to the stream. Don't mind me. Glasses need a little shine up. Somebody gave them a big old puppy kiss in one of the lenses. Can't imagine who. How is everybody today? Good morning, on time, happy Sunday. How's everyone's day going? Good morning, the Jesus one. Day's good so far. We're off to a good start. We had a delicious breakfast. We had a nice little walk. Air quality is all right. It's tolerable. Green Arrow, thank you for the 13-month resub. Hello, Hazel. Hello, Morganeth. Good morning. All right, let me see. Can I see any better out of these? Did I make them better? I might need to clean the cloth. No, I made that worse. That cloth must be dirty. I think I have another one. Hang on. We're back, and we're not dead just yet. Sometimes this cloak makes me look like I have, hang on. There we go. Sometimes this cloak makes me look like I have a ponytail from a distance, but it's just my cloak. I am on Hazel the Warlock, level 13 still. I did not level her off stream this time. I did make a character for me to play off stream so that I can leave the Warlock alone. But she has not progressed any further from yesterday. We just got our blueberry. Thognos. The Thog is the newest addition to my classic hardcore journey. And I'm thinking that I'm going to stay in Elwyn Forest for a while. I've got a quest to turn in. I've got some more to do. There are some like level 10-ish quests on kind of this side of the zone that I think I could probably work through. 9, 10, those are some good ones. And we'll do all of that before we get into this. I don't even think I'm going to mess with Augur. I'm not out here to die. So, we have a beautiful wand. We have a lovely greater magic wand that we only just recently purchased. It does tons of damage per second. And I'm thinking I'm going to have a nice, comfy, super safe, definitely nothing could possibly go wrong Elwyn Forest day. Knock on wood. This is why we get a wood desk. Enthra, thank you very much for the 3-month resub. Very much appreciated. Afternoon, Hazel and chat. Hope you've been having a great weekend so far. Good afternoon, Aaron. I need to make sure I carry around... Oh yeah, I wanted to find a fire too. I have some Longjaw Mud Snapper I want to cook. I want to make sure that I'm carrying around at least one soul stone, if not like a couple of them, just so that I can, A, have hellstones on me. We should always have at least one hellstone locked and loaded. But also that I can get Thognos back if he dies, because he takes a soul stone. He takes a soul stone to, well, you know what? I can cook in the inn to summon. And if we lose him, we might want to get him back. Good morning, everyone. Hazel, before you got Moose, how did you know him and Kira would get along? I want to get along. Cats fine around other dogs. Want to feel sure about the other way around. It's always a little bit of a risk. There was no way to know for sure. So the backup plan was just that they can have separate spaces forever. I don't think it'll come to that, but you should, in case it doesn't go well, have some kind of contingency in place because some animals just won't get along. However, I knew in my corner I had the fact that Moose is a puppy who was fresh into his socialization period, so I had a lot of opportunity to introduce him to cats and to teach him to leave them alone, to respect cats. He is a very, very trainable puppy. He's very food motivated. He's very smart, so I knew that if we put in some work, we can make some progress there. And lots of patience. I think that most dogs and cats can learn to get along together. It just takes a lot of work. But yeah, backup plans and not rushing it too. You can't just kind of let them at each other and hope for the best. That might work for some cats, but definitely not with the blind one. Nick Sarian, thank you very much for the 32-month resub. 0 to 18 shaman since last stream. What have you done with me? JK loving it. 18? Holy moly. Hopefully, I'm looking... Oh, I guess I'm not going to see any shamans here. They're horde. 18 is quite the accomplishment. Congratulations. Not dead yet. Also, the Jesus one with a 5-month resub. Thank you very much. I love his name. His name is Moose. He eats like a moose. He's a hungry, hungry, hungry boy. I also super lucked out with him. He's a fairly naturally calm dog. He's a puppy, so they're not going to be calm all the time. But relative to his other siblings, what you can tell of his personality so far is that he's pretty laid back. He's pretty chill. And his first instinct is to observe things rather than to chase them, which is helpful when you're trying to teach him to not chase the kitty cat. Tanner Rain, thank you for the 33-month resub. Level 59. Is that true? I don't... Who could have gotten that high so recently? Last time I saw, there was... the highest was like level 40 something, and we were all pretty impressed with that. Yeah, it seems like it's not legit. I don't think it is. I don't know how you would cheat at that, but I'm suspicious. I was gonna go into the inn. I was gonna go into the inn to cook up this fish just to keep leveling my cooking here. We're cooking 89 of 150. I sunk the silver to improve to get journeyman cooking and journeyman fishing. I'm convinced both of these things will definitely pay off for me. Once I do get into Westfall, I'm going to see if I can safely grind coyotes for a while just to get some coyote steaks on board. I also could have, well, 67 copper per is kind of expensive. Because those will be worth, that'll be some reasonably decent buff food for me. What else am I using? I have health potions locked and loaded. I need another defense vial. Can I make one? I have empty vials on me, which is good. I'm Herb Elk, and I'm happy with that so far. I think that's a great profession combo for classic hardcore. Yeah, I can totally make one. So we're going to make a new one of these. Troll's Blood would be great if I come across any Earth Root. I can get one of those going as well. And what else? Oh yeah, these Rejuve potions. Those are decent too. Those are more health than the health pots, and they also give back mana. But Mage Royal seems like a later me thing. Same with, well, Minor Fortitude. I guess I can use all of them. It's not like... You can have as many of them as you want. You don't have to pick like one defense and one offense. You can just kind of like load up on them. So if we find any Earth Root, we're going to be in good shape. I'm going to head... Do I want to scout through the mine, or do I want to work on these guys? The mine sounds a little dangerous. But I'm level 13 and it's level 10. I'd love to get to 14. Because that's going to get me... that's going to get me Drain Life, which will be helpful. Maybe we should just find some nice medium things to work on for a bit. I think the Jasper Lode Mine will be pretty safe, though. It's not like a huge hot spot on the heat map. It's yellow. It's not like hot red. And I've got some pretty good safety measures in place. We'll get a Healthstone before we go in. That mob is not high enough level to get me a Healthstone. Tannerine, thank you for the 33-month resub. Happy Sunday. I don't have a server command handy, but I'm playing on Skull Rock. I'm Skull Rock Alliance. I did a tiny bit. The other character I made to play off stream, I made a Troll Hunter on the same realm, so that one's Skull Rock Horde. And holy moly, the Horde starting area is way more crowded. Playing Alliance is apparently like the spa weekend of Hardcore Classic, at least on this server. I don't know if it's any different on the other server, but on this one... It is much like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people running around, but it seems like Horde is definitely the heavier populated faction for now. Level 38 death, last words. LOL, it's gonna be fine. I think I have lived a little, not too long. Well, that one's great too. But I've lived long enough that I'm in danger of getting overconfident. I feel fairly safe with all of my safety measures. And all it takes is for you to get in over your head once and the whole thing is over. As we can see, there's a level 16. Rest in peace. All these night elves. I don't think I've seen a night elf, by the way. I think I've been in, oh good, we can get a soulstone off this guy. I've been in, you know, the human and dwarf areas this whole time. And I do not think, I just want to, here, let's shoot it a little bit. Get a little lower. And now we drain life. Okay, and then I'm going to make a Hellstone to have one ready. So 7s are too low, but 8s count. Okay. And then I want another Soul Shard or 2 in reserve, just so I can replace these things as needed. So let's send him in. Want it down just a hair. How much experience do I get from these? I'm assuming not much. They're at the very bottom of my level bracket. Oh, it's so nice being able to channel and have something else tank. Oh, it feels so good. 82. Oh, I guess I have rested as well. That's probably part of it. It feels so nice to not be trying to hard cast with spell pushback. Bless Thognos. Why is the map so pixelated? It's the that's the heat map overlay that's done in pixels. The actual map itself is okay. It's just the deathlog heat map. Should I do another one? I guess there's never any harm in fighting easy mobs. Especially not when your wand is this good. I'm actually a Night Elf in Elwood. Oh, you're brave. You're brave. Made it to 15, got killed because I grouped with someone else who pulled extras. They ran, pulled more. That's danger. That's no good. That sucks. Made a troll shaman to see how shaman performed in classic. Took me forever to finish quests because of how many people were also doing those quests. Yeah, I was noticing that a little bit. I was noticing that a hair. It's gonna die, right? Before my drain life does? Yeah. Okay, we've got a couple of soul shards banked. Yeah, that should be good. Look at all these wolfies. Is there any rare wolf up? Sometimes there's a rare that spawns right around here. I don't want to mess with the level 7s. Those are basically only gold to me. They're not worth any decent experience. I think that we can handle the Jasper Lode mine. I think we over-level it and we overpower it enough that we can deal with that one. Is that a level 8 wolf? No, that one's level 7. Well, Thognos, just go grab it. I've got a silver leaf to catch. We'll throw an immolate on him just to help. Yeah, Deathlog is an add-on. It's an add-on. It tracks. It's what's providing these pop-ups here that show when people die. Why am I stabbing? Okay. So, a lot of these kobolds are not going to give me any experience, but that's okay. Yeah, I heard Shaman's also a bit rough in Classic. Not unplayable, but certainly not as strong as a lot of things. So, there might be like level 8s once we actually get into the mine a bit. May as well do the quest I have. Also, I need to remember to turn in. We killed Princess in the field, and I will need to go turn in her collar. I felt bad when I read the quest text. The only thing Princess ever did was steal a few veggies, get nice and big, and win some prizes. She had to die because of people's jealousy. How viable is Guardian Druid? It's a good question. I do not know. I haven't seen it. Well, it's because all the Alliance Druids are in Kalimdor. I don't know much about what people are doing with that. Do you have a goal level? Just winging it to see how far you can make it. I want to know how far I can go. I don't really know what the range is going to be, but I'm eager to find out. My plan is just to play a lot because I'm having fun. Be careful. Hope for the best. We're going into a cave, but it's okay. We overlevel it. We overlevel it by quite a bit. There's also other people in here. So we just have to, all we have to do is make it in a given amount, and then we should be okay. We have heavy linen bandages now, which is nice. If we need to patch up after some combat, those will be good. Locke died in that cave at 7. Different cave. That cave is a hot spot. There's some red on the heat map, is the Gold Tooth Cave. There we go. That's as far in as we needed to go. Turning around. And do I want to go back to town and turn those in? Probably. Well, it's so far. It's so far, but I don't want to over-level it. Well, I guess I'm not leveling in a big hurry. It's so far to run back to those two. I'm going to keep going out to this way. I might regret that, but for now, that's what I'm going to do. Level 8, level 8. You guys are okay. The heat map is a feature of Deathlog. It didn't work for me until I also installed a map add-on. I grabbed Leatrix Maps, but it shows where people are dying, which is especially relevant because this is hardcore. And then you go hit that one. And then we're gonna wand. Bandages work as well if your pet has aggro. I don't have a target. I hope you and Chad are having a great day. Hi, Merky B. I'm doing good so far. I'm happy to have a good excuse to sit down and play another couple hours of this. Ooh, there's a chest over there. I want it. I can totally do that. These mobs are low level. There's probably like 2 apples and a loaf of bread in there. I don't think this chest is worth it, but I just want to know. I want to know what's in there.
That spell isn't ready yet.
All right, Thognos, if needed. There is a lot of mobs. I'm gonna heal him with the life thing, and then I'm gonna have him come over here, and then we're gonna keep wanding. Important lesson: don't get too confident. Wow, yeah, his health takes a while to come back. He has a lot of it, though. It's okay. This is going to be worth the gold. Worth it for the gold. The elusive treasure chest. Alright. Ah, it's back here. Yeah, he has more health than me. That is a huge blessing over our boy Zigmat. So it had 4 minor health pots, a water, and some gray leather gloves. And 39 copper, actually. That's not to be dismissed. I only have like 3 silver right now. I'm pretty broke because I had been... no, that's not going to work. Let's wand. I'm pretty broke because I trained a bunch of stuff. I trained a bunch of profession stuff, actually. I got like my journeyman alchemy. I got journeyman cooking. I got journeyman fishing. Did I get journeyman alchemy? Yeah, I did. And all of those were like 5 silver each. So that's definitely set me back a little tiny bit. Highest level on this realm. Slash who? Let me see if they're on. 30 to 60. 18 people. So currently logged on right now, there's a level 36 hunter. However, I know there was, at least last night, there was a mage, Chump John, who was in the 40s. He was early level 40s last night. You have to assume the person has to sleep eventually, though. This is also only tracking Alliance. I don't know what the Horde characters are like. Silver leaf over there. We always need the herbs. Did I get my herbalism journeyman too? Let me see. I guess I can see that. Character, skills. No. Herb is 73, 75, so I'm going to have to pony up for that at some point. It just feels so lovely and safe to just farm these level 8 mobs. Heard someone got to 50. I'd believe it. I'd believe it. No, this is Skull Rock. I'm on the... I tried to pick the less popular... I mean, there's only 2 servers, but I tried to pick the less cool one because I wanted to be able to, like, log into it, etc. Alrighty. Let's go pick up some quests, because I'm pretty sure we can do these fairly safely, and there should be some decent gold. Plus, I bet you we can vendor some stuff over there, too. Sleep for casual. Sleep is excellent for your health, your mental well-being, your brain development and recovery. Also just feels nice. You get to have cool dreams. I am pro normal amounts of sleep. You don't want to overdo it. That can get you down too. But not much death around the Hogger spawn point. Not as much, although every now and then you will see somebody pop up on the death log, and they will you'll see somebody pop up in the death log every once in a while. I don't know about that. And it's because they've died to Hogger specifically. So I think maybe people aren't trying Hogger. Maybe people are looking at their memories and thinking, you know what? Never mind. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think you could get me over there. You can level without it. That's the beautiful thing about classic WoW. And I mean regular WoW too, but in classic WoW, you can get experience from killing any mob you want. You don't have to do quests. Mecha Skrill. Good point, good point. Let's get it. Ally Mage, level 53. Oh, nice. Level 59 died. I don't believe it. I think that somebody's done something. I don't know what, but I think somebody's done something funny to the add-on.
Need help? What can I do for you?
I haven't I've been checking the Who pretty regularly, and I haven't seen that character on at all. Wish hunters could tame cows. I want one, and I want to name it Bessie. In retail, I'm pretty sure I have a cow battle pet named Bessie. I think because there is a cow I'm pretty sure that you can have as like a companion pet. Me, myself, and my blueberry. People spoof the add-on. Someone was level 69. Yeah. Yeah, you can't believe everything you see. Oh, there's even more quests up here. Bet you there's a vendor up here somewhere. Do I want any of this? Do I want to wear any of this? Probably not. I'm at a level now where I'm not so much putting on random pieces of armor. Maybe a little bit. Oh, more heavy limit bandages. Draenor Garrison is a cow pet? Yes. Yes, they do. Was there not a wild one that you could tame in Elwyn Forest, too? Maybe I'm confusing it with a deer. Or maybe it was just a lot of bunnies. It'd be funny to see a cow taking.
King's honor, friend.
So I have 8 of 20 quests. I have plenty of room in my quest log. Your tailoring training. I don't want that. I will take the silver leaf. I'll always take the silver leaf. Went into the Fargo Deep Mine early, level 6. Had him to almost half health before I realized what mob I was fighting. Got him anyway. Nice. I killed him by accident on my Warlock before I even had the quest, and then I had to go back and do him again. But I did both when I was pretty over leveled for it because I did a lot of my early levels in Keranos. Okay. I have all kinds of stuff going on here. You're a vendor. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for right now.
Looking for something specific?
I can also drop these. Kobold mining mallet. It's a mace. Can vendor it for 58 copper. Pellet rifle, 40 copper per that. I haven't really been using these things like the magic candles and the other stuff that you can do. 4 copper, auction 16. I did an auctionator scan so I can see what stuff is worth now. I think I'm still going to vendor those though.
See you later.
Okie dokie. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? Red linen. Let's just head north and see what we can pick up. See if our bag space can take it. How are you, streamer? Hi, Scarlett. How are you doing today? I'm great. I had a wonderful walk this morning with my puppy dog. He's so cute. I mean, he's a puppy, so obviously, but like, he's really sweet. I was sitting next to him. He was on the couch and I was sitting next to him this morning and I was having my breakfast and I like kind of turned to him and I went, mwah, you know, like I blew him a kiss and then he licked my glasses. He's, his favorite cuddle is to kind of like sit on your feet and lean against your legs and thump his tail on the ground and then he like points his nose to the sky and tries to give you kisses and then I give him the scritches behind his ear and all up and down his neck scruff and he's just like such a happy puppy. It's so stinking cute. Baby. A lot of these things are dead. Okay. Oh yeah, we got a nice old-fashioned kill quest. We're over leveled for it. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling safe. Nothing can possibly go wrong. Stay away from the murlocs. Doing a horde lock? Had to do my void quest in alliance rather than horde. Many have died. What breed? Mr. Moose is a German Shepherd Husky mix. As a puppy, he currently looks very much like a German Shepherd and not at all like a Husky, but he's getting more colors in his undercoat as his undercoat starts to fill in. My poor baby's also teething. He's losing puppy teeth. And the first time I saw him do it, I was like, did you eat something bad? Why is there blood in your mouth? And then I remembered what it was like losing teeth. Gave him a little ice cube. He seemed happy. Huskbird. Shepsky. There are a lot of murlocs up there. Those are relatively high on the level of things that kill people. Some mobs are like in the thousands and those are in the top 100, so those definitely do take people out. I think we could probably handle quite a few of them, but we don't need to find out. I don't have any quests for them right now. I think I'll get a quest for them after I go find the half-eaten guard. It still frightens me a bit that murlocs eat people. It's not something you think about all the time. Any more wood, or did I go not far enough? Too far? Not far enough? We've got some stuff to do on the north side of the lake. What's that? Silver leaf. Okay. Horde or Alliance is lock? I'm Alliance. I don't know what the Horde imp quests are like. The Alliance one, I was fine. A little dicey, but we did okay. We did alright. Mr. Moose, such a great name. Feel bad for how much fur he's gonna shed. Always wanted a mix though, so beautiful. Yeah. My childhood dog was a Malamute, and then the most recent dog I had with my ex was a Klekai. So I've had nothing but double-coated dogs in my life. Which doesn't mean that Mr. Moose isn't going to shed. It just means that I have half a chance of knowing what I've gotten myself in for. I may need a different vacuum. My vacuum does a really good job, but it has a very small, like, canister. And even with Joker, the Klekai I had, I would have to empty the vacuum like 4 or 5 times when vacuuming like a 700 square foot apartment. So I think that Mr. Moose is going to shed a lot of fur. Ball of energy. He is. He's really good though, especially if you like give him enough to think about and you work on some commands and you give him his puzzles and you get him his exercise and you play with him with his toys. You do all the stuff with him and then he just conks out and he's like, okay, see you guys. I got a nap. I'm going down right here. Nymeria7, thank you for the 16-month resub. Watch out for the elite monster in the water at Lochmanan. Nessie, level 20. I am going nowhere close to the second zones up from the starter zones until I absolutely have to. I'm just chicken. I am cautious. I am over cautious potentially. Oh, Earthward, I need that. That's great stuff. Hello, Hazel and Chad. Hello, Saga. Hi. I've gotten a lot of wonderful puppy and dog advice from chat, though. I might sometimes come off as defensive just because I have done a lot of research on my own, and I kind of want people to know that, oh, you know, I'm that thing that you're suggesting, I am on top of it. But also, there's like a lot of really great info, and I'm really glad that people care enough to help out and give suggestions and stuff. He's made him some steamed carrots yesterday to snack on, and he made them disappear extremely quickly. No! Drowning. Not the drowning. Maine Coon sheds constantly. Had to invest in a Roomba to keep up with his shedding. What does he think of the Roomba? I always kind of wanted one, but I think my cat would never leave underneath the bed ever again. She hates vacuums so much. Come to a conclusion regarding Baldur's Gate 3. This playthrough, I will brute force my way through. When I can go no further, I will reroll and play better. Yeah, that's the move. What games did I do that with? The learning run. I've been there before, where like you get so far into your first playthrough, you're like, this one, you know what? We're getting out of this run. It's valuable lessons, and we'll take them with us into the next playthrough. But we gotta get to the end of it first. Good for puppies in moderate amounts. They have some fiber. They have some vitamins. They are safe for dogs to eat, again, in moderation, like anything else. But a little higher sugar than some other vegetables, but as long as you're not feeding, like, tons of them. He didn't have, like, an entire carrot or anything. He's also a shockingly big puppy. He's got, like, some body weight. This dog eats not as much as me, but he's, like, working up to it. Sits on it as it does its cleaning. Oh, my God, that's funny. Okay. Oh, more earth root. Yeah, this is the stuff. This is the stuff. We're cleaning up now. I'm going to make a Troll's Blood potion. That'll make me feel better about my life. Let's have weak Troll's Blood potion. And then we'll just slam one of those. So we have extra armor and a 2 extra HP 5. Bringing me to a total of 7 bonus HP 5 from the stuff. What is this for? Just for prowlers? Yeah, just for prowlers. We can just do a lap around the whole lake, honestly. I don't see any reason why not. Do you think Deathlog and the commands are only for your shard? It's a good question. I don't know. It does seem to get people from other continents, which makes me think it's server-wide. I don't know how it would work, though. I'm a little fuzzy on the details. What are dog puzzles? If you Google, the ones we've been doing are the Outward Hound dog puzzles by Nina Ottesen. They're basically food puzzles, so Doggy has to do different things in order to access food. Sometimes it's just like spinning a dial. Sometimes it's moving switches. The one he does right now, he has to pull out drawers, and I'm working on teaching him how to unlock the drawers. Like there's a little lock that you can turn, and then he has to like turn the lock and then open the drawer. They're different kind of interactive feeders. And I like them a lot because they also kind of double as slow feeders. It's not always good for a dog to inhale their food, and some dogs want nothing more than to consume it as fast as humanly possible. So by putting his food into one of these puzzle feeders, it makes it so like a 25-second meal now takes him like a couple of minutes, giving him some more time to, you know, chew, swallow, digest, try not to get so much air in your tummy. Rose Jam, thank you for the 11-month resub. Watch out for human-eating murlocs. Googled them. They're cute AF. Teaching him how to destroy and escape the house. I mean, yes. Yeah, he is learning how to do, like, drawers, and he's learning how to do... I'm pretty sure he's only weeks away from learning how to open the cupboards. I may need to genuinely get, like, child-safe locks for my cupboards if I'm going to try and keep, like, dog treats in a ground-level cupboard. But, you know, he's got the thinker anyways. I think that I'm in the camp of providing him healthy and appropriate outlets for doing all of his feelings and using all of his skills is better than just understimulating them and hoping he doesn't develop them. I think he's going to be a smart dog no matter what I do. And the best thing I can do is give him constructive things to do with his smartness. Doing the wetlands run, so scared, had a spider aggro from the road. Oh, you're so brave. How's Kira doing? She's doing good. They had a little bit of a setback where Moose came on a little strong, and Miss Kira was not pleased with it. So she's still doing fine, but she's not very interested in meeting him at this moment. So we're working on building her confidence back up, while also drilling Mr. Moose on his leave it and his commands in the faces of various distractions, including neighborhood cats. I think that they'll do okay eventually, but we got some work to do. Mr. Moose wanted to play with her, and he kind of like pushed her with a paw, and she was fine, but she was like, no thank you, and she's not a fan of him anymore. She didn't really like him to begin with, but before I think she was like, he's stinky, and now she thinks he's stinky and rude. I'm not afraid for her safety, but I want her to be comfy enough to like come out and live her life the way that she used to. But until then, she has these 2 rooms, and she's got like her box and her food and her water and everything back here. Plus, if she ever gets up out of bed, oh, you know what it is? It's the laundry. The laundry is keeping her in the bedroom. She doesn't want to go out when the laundry's on. Look at all these gnolls. Do they have goodies? Do they have money? I'm poor. I bet you after the washing machine finishes, she'll probably come out here and hang out. I love the idea of a barbarian. That'll be for the meme run, I think. Level 28 it? Where? Let me see. OMG Leet. Riverpaw Bandit in Westfall. Westfall comes for a lot of people. Westfall is not safe. Oh, there's more silverleaf over there. How am I doing on the 1 more prowler, but then I need 5 more bears? I remember the bears are kind of annoying to find. Kira will remember that. Top 4 in the race are all mages. Staff Husky escaped the yard by digging, tearing holes in the fence. We swear he has a bag of tools hidden somewhere. Had to line the yard with concrete, line the fence with cattle fencing. Yeah, they're so smart. Big problem solvers when they want something. Moose has a lot of love to give. He's such a sweetheart. He's such a sweet boy. I'm really proud of him. He's come a really long way. Because we've only had him 3 weeks. Today makes 3 weeks. It's the 3-week anniversary of bringing Moose home. He has come a long way in a lot of things, but in his bite inhibition in particular. When you first brought him home, when he wanted to play with you, he would chomp. And he would chomp with his full power. And he's a pretty big puppy, so there was some bruising. There was a mild amount of ripping. There were some wounds. There were some mild to moderate wounds. And as we worked with him on that and not reinforced the chomping and used some no thank yous and some ending of playtimes whenever the chomp gets too hard, and also redirecting the energy to the toys, he's much better now. I'm working on him getting me to play by either bringing me a toy or like a good nose boop. He still puts his teeth on me sometimes, but he doesn't chomp anymore. He just kind of like, and then I'm like, toy, you gotta bring me your ducky. And then he'll bring me the ducky, and it's really cute. I think puppy class helped a little bit, but just trying to not reinforce the biting, and he's figured it out. 3 weeks, brand new. Congrats on the new edition. Thank you. How many times has he doubled in size in 3 weeks? Joke. You say joke, but man, he's not doubled, but he is. He was 24 pounds when we first brought him home, and that was at 3 months old. And then 2 weeks later, 2.5 weeks later at his vet visit, weighed him again, and he had gone up to 29 pounds, 29 and a half-ish pounds at 3.5 months old. He's and you can see him changing almost every day. It's really fast. His fur is changing. His build's changing. He's got, like, for a while his paws were huge and his ears were huge, but his legs were really stubby while his body filled out. And now his legs are like starting to catch up and they're getting longer and longer. His paws will stop growing eventually, but I don't know when. They're huge. He's got oven mitts on. Hell, at the end of the Wendigo cave. And that might have been a mistake. Oh, what level are you? What are you playing? How do you stay content and happy playing at a leisurely pace? Is it not demoralizing to see people closing in on level 50? Not really. It's kind of an extension of the exercise of not worrying about my peers that went to university and got degrees and, have like prestigious jobs now. Don't get me wrong, I'm doing fine. I'm just doing a different thing. But at a certain point in life, you have to stop comparing yourself to others because it doesn't get you very far. Don't go in caves. Level 6, Warlock. Oh, that's early. Influenced, if you will. It's super fun. I hope you make it out. Is your Hearthstone up? That is a good idea. That's a good suggestion from, who said that? Who said the Hearthstone? Holy Momades. It's a good suggestion. Yeah. Nothing wrong with being a successful small business owner. This is true. This is true. I'm pretty pleased with how my life's going. I want to kill these wolves. I can do it. I can do it. Here we go. Saw 54 hunter died. Cool. Now that I know that Deathlog is spoofable, I don't know how much to trust the really high level ones. If I see any 30s, I feel like I'll feel something. Level 16 mage, it's taken me 17 hours. I totally understand. I am at 11 and a half hours, and I'm only level 13. It's, the safe route is not the fast route, that's for sure. I, just picked up a fire wand. Oh yeah, that's the same one that I used earlier. So they're auctioning for like 6 silver. It would vendor for 3 silver. I don't know about all that. It is sometimes worth it to post things, but... Slash played again? It was at 11 hours and 32 minutes. 11 and a half hours slash played. How is it spoofable? I don't know how. And if I knew, I wouldn't tell you. But I don't know how. But there was a, when I first logged in, a 59 died. And I just don't believe it. I don't think it's true. Want to see 40, 60s rated Molten Core, Blackwing Laren Hardcore. The add-on is called Deathlog. What made you cut your hair? I wanted a break. I wanted a hair care break. It was like having a pet that I didn't ask for that did nothing but cost me money and make my head itch. I have really, really curly natural hair. And it was just an awful lot of maintenance and upkeep that I didn't really feel like doing anymore. It's been nice. It's been so nice having it this short. Although I will say I'm super lucky to live in a place where nobody really gives me a hard time about it. Every once in a blue moon somebody will say something goofy online, but like in person, no one's said a word to me. Everyone's been just chill, which is the best thing ever, because I feel like it would be harder if people were giving me a hard time all the time, and there are places in the world that are like that. Some of them not as far away as you would think. I want to get more wood. Your wallet and your scalp, thank you. Oh, auction prices in my bags. Oh yeah, Auctionator. I did need to scan the auction house to get that price data, but that is Auctionator. Natural curls are so pretty, like the buzz look. Understand not wanting to deal with it. Thanks. I don't know what would make me want to do the curly thing again. I did at one point, kind of in the spring, April-ish, I had let it grow out because I had wanted to see what the curls looked like when they were really short. I kind of wanted to see what my Queen Elizabeth II looked like. But it just started getting so... I've gotten too used to just like flopping around like a fish out of water. I'm just not a very proper person. I snuggle, I lay on the ground, I play with the cat and the dog, I take a lot of naps, I like to wear hoods and hats, and I like to touch my hair. I like my partner to be able to touch my hair, and those are all things that will make your curls go poof. I think that was the biggest thing that got me, is I wanted to be able to not think about it when I was living my life without making it go poof poof. I think if I did grow my hair out again, I would probably want to grow it to a length where I could put it in braids and just keep it in braids all the time, because that's the next closest thing to being able to like just do things and not stress about it and not have it get like damaged or torn or, you know, super crazy frizzy, but you still have to rebraid it every now and then. Most common sentiment I've seen is the theme of maybe I could try that too. Some people say that everybody should try super short hair at least once in their lives. And I would say that everybody that feels like they want it should try it at least once in their lives. But I know everybody's situation and environment and culture is different. It would be a bit close-minded of me to say, you should go for it. I've had a great time, and not recognize that people live in different areas and around different people and in different workplaces and stuff where they're, as awful as it is, might be actual... not consequences, but you know, some people might have a much harder time of it than I do. I live in my favorite city in the world. It's just people like me here. Heat map is Deathlog. I needed to also grab Leatrix maps before it would work. I don't know why, but that was the case. It wouldn't work for me until I also installed Leatrix maps. Hair is stick straight, look like an undead fresh out of the shower, over dealing with my hair. General pain from lifting my arms up to wash brush, deal with it. Many different lengths, get stressed, pull at my hair. Yeah, I feel that. Long hair. I couldn't afford to get my hair cut, so I just didn't. Then I decided I liked it long. Oh, look at all these herbs. Oh, that's earth root. That's all earth root. I need earth root. It's really good for my alchemy. I need a nice supply of it so I can do things like troll's blood potions. I wonder if earth root's valuable. Hang on a second. Cancel. Because I know I was like out of it. It only auctions for 30 copper and it vendors for 20. It vendors for 20 copper. Not that I'm going to start vendoring herbs, but holy moly, I could. So we're level 13 and a half. We've got quite a few of these quests done now. We're doing decently. I need 3 more pieces of wood. And then we're going to have to swim to the middle to go get the bandanas. I'll probably try and curve to the north again before I do that. Maybe outside of the Murloc camp? Although I do have to go discover Rolf's fate for the Murloc camp. Button for Auctionator, don't see it on my map. Auctionator is an interface that you're going to see when you go to the auction house. So in order to get the data, you need to visit the auction house first. When you open up the auctioneer, there should be more tabs at the bottom of the auction interface. The far right one will have a button somewhere on it that says full scan, and that's what you do to pick up all the prices. It doesn't take very long. Danger Murlocs. Worked at an office, got called into a meeting because I used a ring, and I'm a man. Because you used a ring. I know this isn't what you mean, but I'm just imagining somebody using like a ring fit and then being like, excuse me, this is unmasculine behavior and also a workplace. I want more wood. I want another piece of wood. But I'm really lucky because I live around wonderful people that are more interested in everybody being, you know, happy and healthy and loved and having healthy healthy boundaries and communication and, you know, nice things, and not worried about people not so much worried about cultural expectations, not just in terms of gender but also in terms of life stage. You know, how you want to express yourself. As long as you're not hurting anybody, you are loved here, and I really appreciate that. We've got great parents. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday. Like how populated the ally side is in the other server. See people everywhere, even in niche places. I almost like it a little quieter. Did I get all my wood? No, I need 2 more pieces of it. But yeah, there's a lot of activity in hardcore. It's kind of cool. Oh, Peace Bloom. Peace Bloom. I need that. Caractacus Sunday morning for me. Bit miserable low levels though. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's 3. I think we're okay still. I'm gonna dot them all up. And I'm gonna see if I can get Thognos to pick them all up. And then I'm gonna start wanding them down. That is 4. Thognos is at 54% health. I'm monitoring the situation. I'm gonna health stone myself. Respawns on the side. Watch out for those.
I can't cast that kind of.
Heal up Thognos a little bit. Good job, bud. You did it. You made it. Give him a little bit to regen. Give myself a little bit to regen. Make another hellstone. Always keep a hellstone on you. That is a dangerous quest that we're going to be trying to work our way into. These Murlocs respawn pretty fast. Sage Heals, thank you for the 18-month resub. Leopard Gnomes dropping weapons. Need new axe. I think that kind of thing can drop from anybody. Yeah, I was getting weapons from them. Check the auction house, though. Just because when I did get weapons to drop, I was like, oh, I could sell these. And then they were selling for, like, barely over vendor price. So if you have a couple of silver, it would be dramatically... Like, it's hard to farm a specific thing. You might get, like, 2 swords and a dagger and no axes. It's starting to live more dangerously. It's all risk assessment. Risk management. I am eventually going to make my way into that one guy. I have 3 silver / scrap. Leper gnomes might be good then just for grinding gold. Actually, I'm doing okay off these murlocs as well. Might be nice just for farming up a little bit of gold to spend. Even just vendoring all those grays that you're going to get. Seen people dying trying to do the trek from Darkshore. Okay, we're so close. We're heading right over here. And then we're going to get that one too. So we're going to just dot them up right now. And this one. Alright, we can do a triple. Especially if we can get both dots in all of them. And you just watch the health. Watch the health bars. Make sure you don't cancel your thing. Thogno's still at 75%. That one's lost its dots.
That's still recharging.
Lots of mana, actually.
What's that yet?
You know what? It's not even worth it to drain life to him unless he's, like, almost dead and I'm all pretty alive. Speaking of hyper spawns, I would never do this at a lower level, holy smokes. I'm gonna pop a health pot. Make myself feel better. You know what I am, though? It's rich. Wealthy. Loaded. Well, I don't know how rich and wealthy. We'll find out. It says right here. Oh, this is it. Rolf's corpse. Alright. And we're backing out of there. We're backing out of there. I'm walking away. Oh, one more. Spicy ball. Started WoW BFA. Try Shadowlands Dragonflight. Would Classic feel more rewarding to play? Also, not Hardcore Classic. Maybe? It's quite possible. I'm not super familiar with how Classic is long term. I am typically more of a, ooh, oh, I got Agi leather pants. Really? They only vendor auction for 3 silver? Those seem like they'd be really good for level 5. Leather 1 Agi pants. Actually, I might send those to my alt. I've got a hunter that's like level 6 that would love those. You got your Voidwalker? I did. It was the crowning jewel of my achievements yesterday. I'm gonna put myself back in these mountains because I don't think anything spawns up here. I'm gonna walk myself all the way up this hill. I'm gonna pick that flower, get that earth root, and then I'm going to take a real quick AFK. I think, you know, famous last words, but I think we're safe over here. BRB.
Okay, thank you for your patience. I had to move my laundry.
Okie dokie. Can't enjoy retail unless you play catch up with rep grinds and best in slot. It all depends on what part of the game you enjoy. If the thing that you enjoy is like end game rating and higher keys, then yeah, you're gonna want to chase some gear. But ideally, that gear chase should be part of what you enjoy. If all you really want to do is like collect things or level alts or PvP, then maybe you don't need to do the rep grind. A lot of things in Dragonflight, you only really need to do them if you want to do the thing that comes after them. And ideally, the way that you chase that gear that you need for doing like high keys is by doing low keys and by rating, etc. So like if you don't enjoy the gearing process, maybe you don't need to gear. Maybe you need to, or maybe you'd be better off doing like the outdoor gearing, and maybe that's as much gear as you need. It's not quite like it was in the past where you kind of needed to have the raid stuff in order to function in the world. You can do pretty well and you can get your gear pretty good without doing all of that endgame stuff. If and it just depends on what it is that you want the character for and what's fun for you. All right. I got all of my wood. I want to get the bandanas though. We're all the way up here anyway. Actually, you know what? No, we're turning around. My bags are almost full. Do I want to hold on to that Ross leatherskin mackerel? I feel like I don't. I can always fish up more later if I actually want it for, something. Do I want to cook that stringy wolf meat? I'm gonna maybe get a new food buff up as well. I may as well eat these beer-basted boar ribs. Lost Farby 7, starting at level 1 as Farby 8.
All right. Off I go then.
Off I go then. Where's a vendor? There's one. Best way to farm anima from Shadowlands these days. Someone probably knows. I would assume it would involve A, getting your covenant buildings all up to the 3rd rank, because that will increase the amount of anima that drops from stuff. And then secondly, farming rares on Zereth Mortis. Rares in Zereth Mortis and treasure chests in Zereth Mortis dropped anima directly, and they'll drop more if you have all of your covenant buildings at 3. That feels like it would be the fastest way. There's also, of course, anima world quests and whatnot, but so I'm saving those. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm vendoring that one. I'm vendoring that. And I need the wolf meat. I don't need the cooked snapper. I don't need the bracers. Ooh, 20 silver. I am rich. Everything ranked up, so which covenants do I start from square 1? You would need to rank up your buildings again, but if you have the anima buff will continue. If you've gotten the buildings to rank 3 on one covenant, you're getting maximum anima no matter what covenant you are. I'm pretty sure. I think. Okay. So that's nice. A lot of those quests that we turn in are actually going to turn in, like, some of them. Jasperload Mine turns in there. Guard Thomas turns in there. Princess Must I turn in all the way back there. I want to do the bandanas, though, while we're there. So we're going to head north and around the Murlocs. And then we're going to swim to the middle of the lake. I also could probably do it from here. But, I don't know. There's Earth Root up there. Up we go. Off we go, then. Profit is part of Auctionator. That's part of my Auctionator interface. Mage is great. Drinking after every single mob pull is crazy. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is how we stock up on herbs. I wonder what else I can make that I would need. I'm gonna need another defense file at some point. Oh, you know what? We can get another buff. Here, let's drink that, and then let's get another defense file running. It's so overkill, but we're leveling alchemy anyways. And the herbs are free to me. They're just hanging out here, right? So it's, there's no real reason to not have all of these delicious, wonderful, yummy, yummy buffs. Speaking of delicious, wonderful, yummy, yummy buffs, I might eat a little bit more. Saw a warlock killed by his Voidwalker today. Like when he was doing the quest. Found out they removed Shadowlands skips for alts for the campaign. Don't get why. Oh. At level 10. Oh man. That's rough. I was gonna say lucky, but no. I was prepared. That's what I was. It wasn't luck. I ground leper gnomes for 90 minutes getting extra experience and stuff. Wow, that one's gonna be really high up there. Yeah, worth it? Yeah. Come on. Maybe over on this side. Yeah, there we go. Worth it. Classic is a lot of running. This is true. This is true. I need to get more herb training. Next time I'm back in town, I need to see an herbalist trainer. I need to pay them the 5 silver, whatever. I need to get my journeyman herbalism because right now I'm capped and it's no good. I'm going to need to continue bringing that skill up. So there's really no sense in going through the Murloc camp. I've already kind of run to the north of it. So we're just going to run all the way up to the knolls at the north and then we'll curve back down. Getting a mountain classic is going to feel so good. Have I developed a Thognos backstory? Some Thog lore? No. Only Thog knows his lore. Only Thog knows the Thog life that he's lived. The name has super grown on me. He sounds like a hot dog, like a brand of wieners. There's even more earthroot up there, but at a certain point in your life, you gotta move on. Although, I mean, as long as I'm getting experience. We're out of rested now, but that's okay. That's alright. We're just gonna curve right around the Murloc camp, and then we're gonna make a swim for the middle. And we're gonna farm bandanas, but we'll do it a bit carefully, because I know there's casters, and they can be a bit dangerous. But look at my buffs. 2 stamina spirit, 50 extra armor, 27 extra health, 2 extra health per 5. Look at this, I'm loaded. I'm invincible. Famous last words. Free folks with the pet cub from the Vanilla Collector's Edition. I've got a mechanical squirrel. Ready for raiding. I wonder how awful these are. Let's just pull one and find out. They're level 10.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, that's okay. That's alright. I wouldn't maybe pull like more than 2 of them. I think if I had 3, I might have some concerns. I haven't cast a Shadow Bolt in ages. They do a lot of damage. They just cost a lot of mana. My wand has been so good that it's kind of like, why Shadow Bolt? Maybe 1 Shadow Bolt is the move. Maybe that's the correct number. They're definitely a lot comfier to cast now that I can cast properly because Thognos is tanking for me. Alright, so this is a mildly tricky. Let's send him in. Oh, there's a chest over there.
That spell isn't ready yet. I need to get
Yeah, he's at full health. He's fine. This wand slaps. Getting that greater enchanted one at 13 is so the move. It's so good. Okay. You
I'm out
next.
of range.
Forget the agony. We'll do 1 Shadow Bolt.
That's still recharging.
I'm just trying to very safely clear to that chest. I'm sure I'm being like way overcautious, but it's hardcore. You only get 1 life. Again, this chest is gonna have like 2 apples and a hunk of bread in it. It's gonna have like nothing. I see that other one off to the left too. Get another health, a little soul shard going. How did the warrior die twice? I don't see it, but sometimes, oh, Deathlog will double entries sometimes. I don't know quite why it does that. I think it's a bit of a misfire of the add-on. Have you decided what your last words will be? I have a same actor that has like some last words, but I think I need to change them. I don't talk a whole lot. I've been largely preferring to solo, which I think has its benefits and its drawbacks. Benefits being that other people are much less likely to get you into trouble, and drawbacks being that other people are less likely to be around to save you if you get yourself into trouble. Mail delay in Classic? It's a good question. I don't know. An hour? Why does your train so look like that? Classic? Old animations. Yeah, I can clear these wizards pretty easily. This is decent gold farming. They're dropping 5 to 10 copper each. I got 39 plus a white quality belt from that thing. That belt is actually an upgrade. I'm going to wear the belt that I got out of that chest. But especially when I consider the linen cloth that I'm getting from these guys, I think this is worth it for gold farming. And it seems like I can clear them pretty safely and easily with this gear that I've got on now. And they are giving experience. If we get to 14, then we're in like business. How many levels below does it take for a quest to turn gray, actually? I might need to turn in some of these level 9 quests. Usually heal and move on. Okay. I want to know what that herb is. Earthroot. Might be 5. Better turn in. Yeah. Yeah, let's go turn in some quests. Oh, you know what? I need one more bandana, actually. Shockingly enough, I'm not done yet.
That spell isn't ready.
Got the name Mary Cat in retail. Very happy about it. Think she'll be a human rogue. Yeah, I've got a lot of level 9 quests.
It's too far away.
How you liking hardcore so far, Hazel? It's fun. I'm quite satisfied with my progress so far. Drop rates are abysmal. None of these bears have meat. They've been intermittent fasting. Yeah. I don't know. I think at some point I may run the risk of being not dead yet, but it's kind of boring to watch. Although I feel like the higher level I get, the higher the stakes are. That's got to count for something. Like how it's all about world quest rather than dungeon grinding. My favorite thing about hardcore, just like you're saying, it's all of my favorite parts of classic are the things that are kind of naturally good picks for hardcore. All I wanted to do in regular classic was kind of grind mobs outside, maybe do some quests, but I didn't really want to do dungeons. I didn't really want to do anything super dangerous. I wanted to like over prepare in terms of professions. I wanted to level cooking. I wanted to level fishing. I wanted to do alchemy. I wanted to be like stopping to craft all that stuff when I was low level. And in hardcore, all of those things are just great safety. They're helping me out. I'm not dead yet. I have like a decent excuse to be like, excuse me, I'm going to go grill some wolf flanks now because it's going to give me 2 extra stamina. It's 2 stamina that could save my life. Hasn't, I mean, maybe it has yet. I've survived a couple of triple pulls, couple of quadruple pulls. Enjoying your stream while farming knacks of 30 characters for gold. Holy moly. Playing along with you so it isn't boring to me at all. 30. Never had so much fun farming. Okay. Yeah, let's go turn in some quests. We've got more bears to kill, but we can kill any bears we find along the way. Besides, I gotta clear up my bags again a little bit. Oh, I got some leather. I must have looted that from a chest. Silver leaf. Whoa. Whoa. Eh. I am going to bowl my way through this, but carefully. Abioxocube, thank you very much for the 28-month resub. Happy 28 months. You will be my sole entertainment this week, as my house is packed up, waiting to move Thursday. Oh, that's so exciting / stressful. Best of luck with your move. Not in a guild? Nah, I don't really see the point. That's not my herb. Oh, I've angered a wolf. Do you know what people are talking about with Classic Plus? It is a rumor / community desire that Blizzard might develop new content for Classic that is in the ethos of Classic. Kind of similar to what... Is it RuneScape has done that? Like, RuneScape kind of forked their old content where they started developing new content for the old game, but, like, with the principles of the old game. Where are you going after Elwyn? Eventually Westfall. But, I am really not in a hurry to do so. Westfall seems maybe even more dangerous than Loch Modan. I might go back and forth. My Hearthstone is still set to Thunderbrew Distillery in Carinus, so I've been kind of taking the tram back and forth. To both places to kind of quest in both the dwarf and the human starting zone. Loch seems safer. I'm definitely gonna get as much experience as I can out of both zones before I move on, though. I'm also not averse to just grinding mobs for a bit. Oh, I got a shirt. Red linen shirt. I'm wearing it. Here we go. Here's the look. I'm gonna go vendor some stuff real quick. Great plan. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I think I'll do just that. What is this? Oh, that's an Acolyte shirt. Do I like that one better? Yeah, I like that one better. Maybe that's the one I had on before. That might have just been my Warlock shirt.
Hello.
You know, red's not really my color. So I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm gonna send those. I'm gonna mail those off to my alt. That's cheese, meat, band-aids. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna vendor the leather. 15 copper each is pretty good. Okay, we're almost level 14, and at 14, it's gonna cost me dearly, but at 14 I can train, I can train a few things. Drain life, and then there'll be another rank of corruption, and then curse of recklessness. I think I'm gonna not do these two. I'm just gonna do drain life because I haven't really been casting corruption anyways. I haven't budgeted the talent points to I have not budgeted the talent points to make it instant cast, and it's kind of a pain to hard cast. So for the moment, I think I'm gonna bypass that. I also don't spend a whole lot of time life tapping. Underwater breathing, though, seems pretty strong, especially because I have seen a couple people die to drowning. 12 silver, though. Am I made of money? I don't think so. What are my next talent points? I mean, I've got 3 more points I can put in Demonic Embrace. It tanks your spirit a bit, but the extra health is so good that I think it's worth it. Excellent, if you talent into it. But think of all the health I wouldn't have if I'd talented into that corruption. Drowning bar a lot smaller. A lot smaller. They, on several occasions in retail WoW, increased the breath bar. And in Classic, you can drown pretty quickly. So there's bears. I'm gonna not stress about the bears. I want to turn in the Princess quest and the Jasperlode Mine quest and Thomas's report. So we're just going to mostly just walk home. Angelica Zero, thank you very much for the 11-month resub. I might talent into that eventually, but I don't know. I'm happy with Demo so far. I can make my Voidwalker basically do more damage. Also, you know what I need to probably do is talk to a demon trainer. I think I might need to get some grimoires for him. I can buff my health funnel. I can buff their mana. I can buff his health. I know I'm going super tanky and not super damagey, and at a certain point you want to be able to do damage as well to be able to kill things so that they stop hitting you faster. But I'm pretty happy to take a pretty tanky build. So we're gonna go mostly Demo. We're not really stressing about Destro at all. Affliction, improved drain soul. You've got improved life drain over there. That's decent. But like these 2% damage increases. I don't know. It's a lot of points. I think that turning in these quests will probably get me to 14. And then I should be able to get some Warlock training in Goldshire, hopefully. I'm still turning in Princess's Collar, even if it's gray by then. I'm taking my... What am I gonna get? Boots? You know? No, not better. Not better boots. I'll take some leather boots and bender them. 50 copper. What are the bright green circles in my map? Spirit Healers, which is hilarious. One of my map add-ons, either Leatrix Plus or Deathlog, but probably Leatrix Plus is marking the Spirit Healers in my map. Not all that relevant for hardcore. If you die, you're kind of done. For heat map, I just enabled it in the settings, and then I also have Leatrix Maps, which for whatever reason has been helping out, helping make the heat map work. But for heat map indicator, world map overlay, you check it here, although that should be enabled by default. Okie dokie. Yeah, you could transfer to a regular server, but at that point I feel like the point of it, if I wanted to play Classic on a regular server, I would have been doing that the whole time. I need the thread of death to make me feel alive. Is that level 14? That is level 14! Whoa! Where is the class trainer around here? Hello, excuse me. I'm looking for a Warlock trainer. The Lion's Pride basement, you betcha. This game is exciting enough. Did he make it out of the cave? And if so, how? How do you do it? What's your secret? I am interested in training Drain Life. I'm spending the 9 silver it takes. I'm putting it on the bar. 10 health per second from the target to the caster. There we go. And then I also want to... Oh, I like her outfit. Look at this. Can I wear anything like that in retail? I like the top. I know it looks kind of like the spring robe, but like... It's got like a peplum hen. It's cute. Grimoires. Blood Pact rank 2. No thank you. Phase Shift. Fire Shield. Those are all imps. Those are all imps. It looks like I can't get anything better for my Void guy for a little bit. Fire Shield. Torment. Torment rank 2. Requires level 20. So he's as good as he's going to be for a hot minute. Fishing is so fun. I did Hearth. It was a very long way back. That cave is huge. It really is. Find the trolls. They like to stick together. Also cast. I always give the Warlock trainers the most fire outfits. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I was gonna mail to my hunter some sweet leather pants. I spammed the auto name button until I came up with a hunter name. Although not before finding out if I could name her Trout or Tuna. There we go. Oh, I cannot mail her the things because they're Horde and I'm Alliance. I forgot. Oh, what a shame. Those are such nice pants for level 5. Oh, well. I could auction them for like 3 silver, but I think I'm just going to vendor them. I don't think it's worth it. I'm just going to sell them. Bummer. I forgot. That's something that I can do on retail that I cannot do on Classic. It's not even that new or that old in retail. Okay. How we doing? Oh, you know what? The Princess Quest is still green. I think we had time. I think we're okay. We're going to go turn that in. We might even poke around the Westbrook Garrison, but I don't think I'm going to try Hogger unless there's like a big group. I don't know. I think I can leave Hogger alone. Level 5's usually broke. Yeah. That is the way of it. Can't believe I'm level 14. I only have one more level to the first level that people started predicting I would die. So much delicious alchemy stuff. How much silver we have left? 30 silver? Okay. Yeah, so after we've done everything we feel safe doing in Elwyn, which may include some amount of grinding, we can hearth back to Keranos, and we can do Loch Madan. And, or at least the beginning of it, to go take a look at it. But I don't know. I'm real scared to leave the starting zones, because a lot of the deaths I see on Deathlog are people kind of in my level bracket that are just poking their nose into like Westfall or Loch Madan. It just seems so dangerous. Oh yeah, true, talent point. I'm going for another one of these guys. Extra stam, extra stam.
Hello.
Those boots.
Be
And we
careful.
sell them. 700. You know what? Decent experience still, actually. Let's go poke around the... Well, we want to poke around the garrison, or do I... No, I want to go all the way back. Cloth and leather armor. We got to go back that way. Plus, we can pick up the Murloc bounty. And I betcha I can find a few more bears. I need to find 4 bears between here and going back there. Yeah, we got stuff to do. This will keep us busy for a hot minute. But I don't know exactly how much damage I'm doing because I've been stubborn and I've refused to install details. But I am killing things dramatically quicker than I was last stream because of the wand specifically. I didn't have a wand before, so I was just kind of shadow bolting and then being out of mana and then stabbing things with my dagger, and it was not so good. Oh no, someone died! Oh, rest in pieces. I wonder what happened. It's a gnome. They came so far. Looks like a warlock. Didn't leave Tears Fall till 13. Doing nulls around Hogger yesterday, taking my time. Going real slow. Managed to pull one of the camps. 5 came up behind me. That was the end of my hardcore adventure. Locked me in until 15. Warlock shirt isn't available in the game. Oh. Do you have a threat meter? No. How you doing? Hello, I'm doing good. How are you doing? No, I bought the one in the auction house. I spent 20 silver to buy one in the auction house from enchanters can make them. It requires level 13 to use the greater wand. If you are level 5 or higher, you can buy the lesser wand, and those are usually somewhat cheap. But I had waited too long anyway, so I figured I would save my silver and brute force my way to 13 and then get the good one. Have people suggested you install details? I think just you. I think I remember you saying something yesterday, and I think that was about it. Although you didn't suggest I install it, you just asked if I was interested in it. I think I'm all right. It's my new plan. It was yesterday, anyways, around 20 silver in the auction house. It looks like currently, yeah, 19 silver, but it's like 19 really good silver. I'm gonna see if they want that herb. Do you want it? Yeah, you want it. Okay. I kind of want to grind mobs around the pumpkin patch, both to help other warlocks with their Voidwalker quest, and also just kind of to you know, earn some gold. Working on my Mage Tower challenge for the mount. 3 out of 7, struggling on the healer one. Any advice? The healer one's brutal. It's just practice. It's just practice and patience and getting the best gear that you can for it. If you haven't optimized your gear set yet and your consumables, I would take a look at the Time Walking Discord has a section on Mage Tower sets and like spreadsheets of different items that you can pursue that will make you scale favorably for it. But the healer challenge, the biggest struggle with it is just that it's very long. So it's a lot of stamina. Like you can take breaks in the middle of it. You can actually leave combat, wait for your bloodlust to come back. You can use drums to give yourself bloodlust, and you can wait for that to come back. So that you can lust more than once within the challenge. But the hardest part's definitely the beginning and the end of it. The middle's not so bad. It's just extra work to do in between the two hard parts. How am you going to parse in Classic? I'm going to parse by surviving. I'm going to parse by making it to the next level. Just one more. Seen it as low as 17 silver in trade chat. I need more bears. One more bear, actually. Some of the bears are white, yeah, gray, but that's okay. The nice thing about getting higher level is that you can farm mobs more easily that drop you more valuable stuff. You can make more gold. I need the gold. I got professions to fund here. At least I'm not saving up for a mount. If I indeed ever make it anywhere close to a level that would give me a mount anyway. Hey Hazel, I got the rusty mechano-crawler mount today. Congratulations, Alrathir. That's amazing. That is a ugly farm of a grind just because, ugh, it's just a lot of waiting. 16, would it be spicy to run through wetlands? You're safer than a lot of people, but you're braver than me if you do it. I don't know. If I was a night elf, I don't think I would leave until like 20. I've seen 20s die in wetlands. I think that you'll be in better shape than some, but I don't know. Trek to Darkshore is so scary. Oh yeah, that's true. People say swimming the coast takes longer, but safer. Takes longer, but definitely safer. I wasn't even thinking about the wetlands run when I made a gnome instead of a night elf, but I am, I mean, not that a night elf could have been a warlock anyways. If I was a night elf, I would have been a hunter. But I am really glad that I ended up here because it's much easier to get between two starting zones if you're a human dwarf or a gnome. Excited to be able to only need to farm one rare and mecha gun one day. Yeah. One day I'll get back to that. I still need Karakta, but that's just going to have to wait until Hazel's story's ended, and we don't know when that's going to be. Okie dokie. Couple of quests into you. Torn Murloc fins, sure, yeah, no problem. I can do that. I've been vendoring these scrolls, which is funny because I like use a lot of other things that I could sell, but for whatever reason, the 25 copper seems more appealing to me. Human Rogue level 11, Elwyn Forest. Could happen to anybody. I got 2 lesser healing potions. Those are nice. Those are good. Those take Mage Royal to craft, which I do not have yet.
Be with you. Light bless you.
Okay. I can probably turn off the spirit healer tracking. It's not doing anybody very much good. I'm on Skull Rock Alliance.
What can I do for you?
Look at all the horsies. Okay, I can get rid of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of those. Backspace doing okay. I am really glad that I have, you know what? We don't need quite so many of these. I'm really glad that I have, my 6 slots. Eventually I'm probably going to want more, but for now this is working for me. Used to grow along the bank of the river between Duskwood and the part. Oh, like, yeah. Yeah, I think I know where you mean. Oh, eventually. Eventually. Duskwood's a much later me problem, though. Alright, we got Murlocs to go for. Oh, oops. Sorry. I wonder if higher level zones, when you do eventually get there, are going to be much less populated just because of how many people wash out of them. Like here in the starter zones, you're running around all the people that are like on their restarts, you know? People that are leveling their second or third characters. And I wonder if at a certain point, things like thin out like a lot. Oh, I got a gray dagger I could vendor. 38 copper for that. Yeah, I could farm these Murlocs all day. It seems just like a nice level where they're dropping decent stuff. I'm high enough level that with my various consumes, I feel relatively safe. Here, we're going to get Demon Armor back, and I'm going to make another Troll's Blood Potion. But I'm also, you know, they spawn fast enough that you can just kind of keep killing them. That's 4. So we just make sure we get Agni up. And then we're going to wand one of the ones that's on me. We're going to kind of cheat left a little bit. I'm going to use the health stone first. Oh no. We're fine, don't worry. We're fine. But there's an ad break in progress and I'm sure people are like sweating. I'm healing Thognos, don't worry. Okay, respect the Murlocs. Even if you're level 14. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't drain any life. Respect the Murlocs. Always respect the Murlocs. Oh, hey, Peace Bloom. It was harrowing. We're alright. We're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna eat a food buff as well. I need to remember that I have drain life. I'm gonna put it on a key up here. Alright. There was a chest over there was why I was clearing. Oh, respawns. Two respawns. Okay. Alright, alright. We're gonna back up a little bit. Because we don't have the health stone this time. We do have a health potion. Just for fun, how good is drain life? 75. Let's see if we can finish a few of these off. Let's heal him up. Use one of the health pots for me. Wand that one down. Yeah, maybe the Murlocs aren't worth it. And then kill that one. But the experience, you know? Alright, let's let Thog recover. Let's make another health stone. Torvs, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it very, very much. Mediocrity squared with a 16-month resub. Thank you. Hyper spawning Murlocs make it a little dicey. It is pretty good. That's pretty juicy. Level 19 Paladin down in Lochmadan. That's rough. They do respawn in a real hurry. I shouldn't want that chest so bad. I shouldn't want it like I do. It's just right over there, but like you say, they do hyperspawn. Or at least they're spawning very quickly. I don't know if hyperspawn's quite the right word. Okay. We're both topped up. Oh, there's respawns. You'd have to, like, kill them relatively quickly. You have to interrupt your own wanding in order to get your global back so that you can actually dot some of these things up. That was a little better.
That's still recharging.
Triple dot would be better. I'm gonna try and loot it now. Oh, I'm in combat. I'm in combat. I can't do it.
That ability isn't ready.
It's just a battered chest. It's not gonna have anything in it. 2 light leather, an earth root, a gray staff, and a shiny seashell. And 41 copper. I'm not mad at that. I'm not upset. Not worth it. Abort! Nah. Always worth it. Always worth it. Look at my experience. We're already like 20, like a whole quarter into level 14. Plus it's so good for my gold. What else can I do with more gold? Money is money. The memories are priceless. I don't even have all my Morlock fins. I haven't even killed enough of them for the quest. That's so funny. Bad drop rate, yeah. It just, justifies my actions, you know? Chest by the Jasper Load Mine spawns a lot. 7 kobolds standing there. I always want it so bad, but it's not worth the death. I think I looted that one earlier today, but I was like 5 levels higher than the kobolds. They were basically great at me. I bet you there's more chests that spawn at these Murloc villages. What if you're just here as like the neighborhood watch looking out for the lower level players? I was kind of doing that a little bit by the leper gnomes.
That's still recharging.
Okay. You need a dot. And you need a dot. You need another dot. You guys both do. You can just get wanded.
I can't do that yet.
I spend way too long trying to cast dots when I should really just like wand things. It's much better at this level. Okay, we've got all the Murloc fins we need now. I'm tempted to just hang out here, but... Oh, man. They drop copper directly. One of them dropped me 21 copper. That's so much. That's so many. See if we can get that one.
I need to get closer.
They're in trouble. They're gonna leash them just fine, I think. Yeah, they've got a friend back there. They're gonna be okay, I think. Level 9 and 11 though. You gotta be careful at that level. I think the technical definition of hyperspawn is when there's a... No, I'm talking out of my butt. My imagination, or maybe something I read somewhere once, is when there's like... It's coded in such a way that there will always be X amount of that mob up in the area. And they're also small and compact enough that you can reasonably kill them quickly enough to force the spawns with your own farming. As opposed to a short spawn rate, which is just them respawning relatively quickly. I don't know if there even were hyperspawns in Classic. There might have been, but I think it was something that happened later on when they started introducing more tech to make sure there were still mobs for everybody. But again, I could be totally wrong. Fognos is so strong. He's so powerful. I'm so proud of him. Oh, yeah. 15 copper. That's so much. That's like vendoring a malachite.
That spell isn't ready yet.
My dots don't do as much damage as I want them to.
That's still recharging.
Juice him back up. It doesn't heal him super fast, but it does heal him just fast enough to make it feel worth it. There's also a, especially if he's like about to die, there's definitely a talent point I can take that like improves the amount of health he gets from that by quite a bit. That might be worth looking into at some point. Oh, a level 13 like me. Bone Snappers, Lochmadan. It's dangerous out there. Watched a YouTube vid on the swim. Gonna go for it. Good luck. Happy swimming. Warlock quest for the imp wants me to go in a cave, and I learned that's a bad idea from Barbie 6. I over-leveled that quest by like 2 or 3 before I went and did it. I just ground mobs. That cave was one of the last things I did before I got my imp. I mean, obviously, because then I got my imp, but it is doable. It's not as dangerous as the Wendigo cave is later, but it is not a bad idea to go in over-prepared. Or if you can talk somebody into going in with you.
That ability
Have you played any good Switch games recently? Have you heard of Fae Farm? I've heard of it. I haven't looked into it myself yet. I just picked up for the Switch Spiritfarer, which Dame Yvonne was recommending. It looks wonderful. I've been too addicted to Hardcore Classic, though. / playing with my puppy doggy. I've heard good things about it, though, if you haven't played it yet. Have you ranked them up alongside the other spells, though?
That spell isn't ready yet.
Everyone buffing each other as they pass by. More special in Hardcore. Yeah, the random stand buff you pick up really does make more of a difference. Okay. We're gonna get, I'll spend a little bit of mana, eh? That Shadow Bolt does decent damage. Okay, I've had enough Murlocs. I'm gonna go turn this in. I might hang out at the pumpkin patch for a bit. I might farm mobs there for a little while. I can help passing by warlocks working on their blueberry quest. I want to play Sea of Stars on Switch. Looks like an old school JRPG. Spiritfarer, incredible. My favorite single player of all time. Wow. What's mine? It might be Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley, I think, might be my number one, which is hard because it has to compete with all the games I'm nostalgic for as a child, because I didn't get into Stardew Valley until I was like 25. How did I get the heat map to show? I installed Leatrix Maps, and that did it for me. I have Deathlog and Leatrix Maps. I think other map add-ons can also make it work, but that was what it took for me. I don't need to be over here. These are gray mobs. We're taking safety too far. I thought I dotted these. Maybe you resisted it. I just wanted the silver leaf. You never know when you need more of it. Yeah, this is hardcore. Ritter.io HC Classic drop shows who is the Botgora champion. That is a level of bravery. That must be a level of adrenaline that is hard to compete with in retail. I'm so glad Blizzard made official hardcore. It's such a good idea. Okay. We're gonna turn this one in. What's my goal for today? Level 15? Should we get a better dagger? Actually, I can use swords now. I'll get the sword just so I can start ranking those up too. Plus, I want to wear a sword. I trained them. I paid for sword training. I'm going to use it. Alright. Oh. Bag space? Vendoring? The vendor's all the way over there. Ugh. Can't you buy my stuff, Guard Thomas? I want to grind a bit more before I go back. And I think I'm going to need to, clear up some space first. Would it be fair to say that hardcore is forcing people to be more helpful, mindful of others? I don't think so. I think it's like a natural... I think it's... You can certainly still be very selfish. You can witness deaths and not help. I know some people that do that. You can steal mobs and steal tags and steal herbs, and people still do. But I think it's just... It's just as easy to help people, and the help is so valuable that it feels better to do it. You know, you can buff somebody randomly in retail, but they probably won't notice and it wouldn't have made a difference anyways, whereas in Classic, it feels more impactful to do it because you know it's actually helping, especially in Hardcore. Free Buns, thank you for the 26-month resub. A lot of people have a rule of not helping. Have you tried Palia? I have not tried it yet. I have not tried it. I've heard good things. It's on my list of things to maybe take a look at eventually. Maybe. Hard maybe. Well, that's a cute little tunnel. Oh, I'm kind of surprised I managed to jump over that fence. I kind of thought I would be too short. I am going... I ran all this way just to go to a vendor. How rich am I, though?
Good day to you.
How are we doing? 45 silver.
See you around.
Herb mine and chest stealers know that they're only for one person in Classic. Maybe. They probably know. Chests are so dicey too, because they're usually in like pretty dangerous areas.
I supply only the
I
finest.
feel like there's probably a few people that have been like trying to steal chests that have had it bite them.
Have a good one.
All right, let's go hang out at the pumpkin patch for a bit. Let's grind some mobs over there. I want to get herbalism training. I want to get my first aid up as well. What else am I saving money for right now? Probably just recipes. I think alchemy. I can do a bunch of. Actually, here let's just work on this. I know I can make a bunch of things and level up my alchemy, and eventually it's going to cost me more to learn higher level recipes. I want to have a few of these on me. Gold, silver, and copper all matter. It's always bothered me that even 50 gold has almost no value. Yeah, it's nice. It makes me feel excited to like go vendor grace. It's not PvP, not by default. You'd have to opt into it specifically. Level 9. I'm pretty happy with my level 14. Is there any way to see cast bars? What do you mean for nothing? Questy spam. I didn't realize that questy spam was default if you were in a party. I didn't know that at the time. I wonder if I can find anybody to give these health potions to. This pumpkin patch is a relatively dangerous area at this level. I'm somewhat safe here at level 14 with all of my abilities, but I mean, safe's a strong word. This is where young warlocks come to get their blueberries in Alliance. There's also Defias around here. There's bandits. Yeah, and a lot of people questing here at like level 8. You know what? These bandits are level 8 too. I was better off with the Murlocs. We're moving on. Let's leave. We're out of here. We can probably go to the Westbrook Garrison and then maybe carefully poke around the knolls. Not necessarily Hogger. But we can probably carefully do a couple of these, or at the very least find some stuff to farm. It's surprisingly not that much of a heat map hotspot. Although it's hard to say if that's because people are not dying there because it's not that dangerous, or if they just know better. Hogger, not easy. Farm the Null's okay at 14. Now, I'm hoping 14 plus Hellstone plus health potions. Plus, don't be afraid to leave Thog behind and run. You can always get him back. There's no herb trainer at Goldshire, right? I would have to go into town. I can ask a guard actually while I'm there. Curious as to average level by class. That would be interesting data to have. I want to see like 20 pluses. That's just for this zone. There's level 35 Hunter in Ashenvale. A lot of the higher level players are mages. Where's all the warlocks? There's one level 20 warlock in the top 50 people 20 plus. And there's hunters, tons of mages, one priest. The occasional warrior. There's more warriors than warlocks. What's going on with that? Is it just because warlocks really slow? Are they all like lower level? Let's say 10 to 30. There's a level 11 warlock. I'm level 14, so I'm in there somewhere. There's okay, there's a 1 at 21, 1 at 22. They're around. Warriors have groups. Hate that it only shows 50. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Still, though, I am not seeing nearly as many of them as you would think. I don't know why. It's the best class. I feel so safe. I love little Hazel. Did not know you could filter the /who like that. I am only very recently learning about it. I had some struggles with it the other day. Warlock? It's a mean class. Westfall. Danger. Danger. I mean, even some of these quests are like green for me already, the early Westfall quests, but I'm still gonna mess around with these ones first. Mean class for mean people. Like me. 2 level 29 warlocks. Oh man. I wonder what level I would be if I didn't do other things with my life. Like, what if I just played classic all day? It's the weekend. Counts, right? I don't think anyone is 60 yet. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask a guard while I'm here. Also, let's get some more. Let's get some more empty vials and let's just like make some alchemy stuff. Let's just, you know, we've been farming Peace Bloom for a reason. Level through some of this low level stuff. Okay. And then I'm gonna restock those up to 20. I'm gonna sell off
Go with honor, friend.
probably. /S. Anyone? Anyone want some minor healing potions? Would you like some? Oh. He wants to trade for armor kits. Sure. They are free though. Oh, they're gonna make me some armor kits. Trying for world first in hardcore WoW is pretty sweaty. Yeah. I bet it is. Banish ship, start Baldur's Gate over again. Progress a tad further first. Solo self-found no more. Yeah. Huh? Nice. Thanks.
Much appreciated.
Because otherwise I'm just like vendoring them, you know. Anyone else? I don't know if it's rude to just try and like give people stuff. Freebies. Nice. I just want to clear up a bit of bag space. You need them for yourself? Oh, I got 5 on me. I can make more. I can make more pretty easily. Here, I'll have 8 on me. Take a gander at Goldshire and Moonguard. Ah, we've all seen stories. I feel like everybody gets curious at some point in their lives. Level 60 character dying in a U today? Oh. I'm going to take a very short break, and when I get back, we're going to go poke around the garrison and see if we can survive a couple of those quests. Okey-dokey. I have my customary classic hardcore stream granola bar to keep me alive. I'm gonna... I wanted to see if there's an herb trainer out here. Although, I think I would need a journeyman herb trainer. Which is, I'm feeling like is gonna be Stormwind. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. What's the end game after reaching 60? If I reach 60, she gets to retire. I get to cuddle her up somewhere nice and pretty and safe, take a beautiful screenshot, get it framed, and log off forever. That would be the end goal. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I can try. If I'm gonna make it to 60, I might need to start streaming for a lot longer. Got to 20, died in Redridge. That 19 lock died in Loch Medan, not even wetlands, to a Loch Crocodilus. That makes me really nervous. Oh no, I have what I need. Thank you for group. Oh, I hate it when the polite people die. They're so nice. Okay. Herbalism trainer. I can walk by her? She's over here somewhere. We're a little further up the hill. Also, what is that quest? Oh, level 60 donation of will. No, thank you. Oh, here she is.
Hello.
Alright. 5 silver. Worth it.
Good luck.
Let's go see if we can get any new alchemy recipes. Got to the Barrens. It's terrifying. Yeah, I am nearly 13 hours in at level 14. I have not been going fast. There's definitely an alchemy shop, but I might have just gone past it. I walked past it, went too far. Horrible might have to be to roll an elf. If I was an elf, I would just live in there. I would just live in Teldrassil as long as I can. And then go to Darkshore. Carefully, because those thistle bears be taking out all kinds of people. Oh, you're right, it is right here. I'll go to Darkshore, and I'll live there as long as I can before I even think about going to Stormwind, but like, sometimes there's stuff you need in Stormwind. So I could spend 10 silver, and I could get an herb bag. And honestly, that sounds pretty good.
Farewell.
Although, nah, because it's 12 slots. Just for herbs, but 12 slots of herbs. Especially as I start getting more of them. I think that's going to be pretty useful. So, silver leaf goes in there. That one goes in there. Can I put my files in there, or is that asking for too much? Not my made ones, but like my empty ones. Darn it. No, just herbs. Alright, fine. I can put that other bag in my bank, probably.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
What brings you here?
Oh yeah, the lesser. Fine, fine. You can have your 10 silver. I'll need those eventually. Oh, I need to save minor healing pots. That's right, that's right. I do need those for myself. It's okay, we'll make more. I forgot you need minor healing pots to make lesser healing pots. They need Briarthorn too, which is going to be a later thing. Maybe I should just vendor the bag.
Goddess.
I don't think I'm really going to be using my bank all that much.
Greetings.
And then I don't think I need anything else. Yeah. Okay.
May the stars guide
Is that a key ring? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so far. Yeah, no, it's alright. We've got enough space. We're doing fine. I forgot about that. I used to know that about the potions. Excited to come back to Classic just for the professions. On one hand, it feels a little bit rough to sink this much time into professions when it's like, you know, am I even going... If I die, then it's not like I get to keep the professions. Unless, again, if you move the character, you would, but I'm not going to really do that. I don't think. Not unless I'm just going to memorialize her somewhere. But... you know, it can really help you not die. Alchemy in particular seems really good, but even the armor crafting ones, they cost more gold, but you can make yourself some pretty decent stuff to wear.
Hello.
So I'm not gonna buy a space for the bag, I'm just gonna put the bag in there for now. Anything else I want to stash in here? Oh, I need to vendor my old knife, that's right. I'm supposed to take that shimmer stone to Lochmadan. I've been trying to do that for ages. Rarity, Dire Trooper. That add-on is called Rarity. Okay. Now it's Westbrook Garrison time. Although, I may need to scoop the cat box pretty shortly. I will say, Rarity has been working better since I enabled the alpha build of it via CurseForge, but it's not working as good as it used to. It used to be very reliable, and sometimes it's just not active when I want it to be, even when it's been enabled. Hello, Miss Kira. You want to come sit with me? Would you like to come say hi to your audience? Your public, your people? They've been waiting for you. Misha, thank you very much for the 9-month resub. Hi, Hazel. Hello. Happy Sunday. I broke my rule. I just saved a level 8 pally from 3 level 10 Murlocs. Listen, it's not until you're faced with a crisis that you find out who you really are. Checking in. How are you, mystery partner? Kira and Mr. Moose doing? We're good. We're good. We're kind of settling into a cozy routine. I'm gonna have to make sure I don't get too lazy and too comfy and like stop working on new commands with him, because he's been so good that it's kind of easy to just be like, all right, we've done our walk, we've done our meals, we did our games, time to sleep, time to play games, you know. The first week I had him, I didn't really play any WoW at all, and now I'm all hardcore classic game. Scariest monster you've come across so far? Maybe Murloc respawns. Murloc respawns are pretty dicey. Oh, those Westfall Gore Tusks. Those Westfall Boars slap people. That is not the first level 10 that I've seen die just in the borders of Westfall. Do you think you'll do anything with channel points? No, not really. I don't really ever want to make them... Well, A, I'm lazy, so... the less valuable they are, the less work it is for me. But secondly, if I ever made them valuable, it kind of encourages people to, like, AFK streams. And it's fine if somebody wants to, but I don't... You know, I don't really want to... It just seems a bit cheap. Murlocs are scary. Narlex had nightmares of them. I mean, the one in Narlex's nightmare was, like, massive. Ooh, Silverleaf. We always need that. Plus, I have an herb bag now, so it's not like I'm gonna run out of Silverleaf room anytime soon. Moose emote's coming. One day, for sure. Soon, ooh. Soon's hard for me. According to my 112k channel points. There is something to be said for just having a lot of them. Every once in a while, once in a blue moon, we'll do, like a gamble for something. Like we'll put on channel point predictions and let people bet their points for something, but my normal content doesn't really lend itself to betting very well. Where Kobold in the Mines clapped 4 or 5 people yesterday. Oh man. I want that other Silverleaf. Oh, somebody bought some brilliant small fish I posted. Nice. They must be leveling their cooking. Why is there none for this HC adventure? Oh, predictions? I think that it's just because I'm not creative enough to come up with predictions that are short term enough. I don't know what the time limit is, but you have to resolve the prediction like within X amount of minutes. I could say, do you think that Hazel's gonna die in the next like 5 minutes or whatever it is? And we could run that prediction. It just seems like an easy way for people to just like I don't know, grind points though, because I'm never gonna die. Pet pack for Ukraine. Sunny's so adorable. A Deadpool board with level brackets. Yeah, it's just that you have to resolve the prediction within a certain frame of time. So I don't think that system will work because it takes too long for me to level. I am trying classic hardcore. I am level 14. Let me see if I can find out what the time frame is. It's good for dungeons. I'm not doing dungeons. Dashboard. Let me take a look at predictions here. Because I know mods can start them. That's sub-only chat. Manage prediction. Start a prediction. Submission period. So the maximum submission period is 30 minutes, which is better than 5, but it's not enough for people to bet if I'm going to make it to 30 or not. It would have to be something that we can resolve and give an answer to in 30 minutes. So you could bet on whether or not you think I'm going to die in the next half an hour. You would also have to stick around for half an hour in order to have it go. Actually, a blue moon on August 30th, so that's just how long people can vote. I guess that's true. You can resolve it much later. How much later? I'm picking up this hog request. Will Hazel loot an alchemy recipe? Yeah, it just seems messy. It would be kind of fun though. I'm okay with people betting on my death.
King's honor, friend.
I'm in no position to oblige them. TGP. My imp is Pagnam. Resolve 5 hours later. Oh, the great push. I see. Do I have a prediction for myself? You know what? If I can resolve it that much later, then maybe I could just do a Will Hazel is today the day Hazel dies. I don't know what my prediction for myself is. I've never leveled in Classic ever past like mid-20s, so I don't really know how dangerous it gets later. Here, let me start one then. Let's do one just for today. Let me make it. I'm gonna say manage prediction. Start a prediction, because we can always run it again. Is today the day Hazel, the gnome lock, dies? So basically, is it this stream? Outcome, yes. Yes, she's super dead. No way, she's invincible. And you guys... Let's give you... Because what time is it already? 11 o'clock. Let's give you 5 minutes to vote. There you go. And I can reuse that prediction. I will... And please remind me, because I'm probably going to forget. Conclude that prediction. Bet your points if you want to. I'm going to stream for another 50 minutes-ish today. We're going to stream until approximately 12 p.m. Pacific, so a little less than an hour. Keep that in mind when you're making your bets. Channel prediction. I don't think I'm going to die, but wouldn't be much of a prediction then. Yeah, I can rerun it. All right. I want to very carefully farm some gnolls out here. I think it'll be fine. Let's do a little scouting, get a little lay of the land. If you die, the yes votes are gonna make bank. Hello! Katie, are you working for the no's? Or the yeses? Who paid off the cat? Yeah, I'm learning about predictions too. I don't use them very much. And SuperMet used to run them when we did use them, so I never really had a whole lot of hands-on with them. I would do them once in a while. I would do predictions for like event streams sometimes. Individual mobs get a string of years stacking buff, so that's a camp. There's like a lot of gnolls over there. I see a dead body. I see death over there. We're gonna be careful with that. I have my health pots ready. I have... Oh, there's a lot of people though. I have my health pots ready. Oh, is that person okay? They're a little 10 paladin. I'm gonna grab one of these off you. Oh, this is a fun place to be. So I'm specifically wanting the painted gnoll armbands. If people are forming a group for Hogger, I would look into it. I think I can take on one of these camps. This is kind of like the Murloc camps. There's 4 of them here, and I think I can do that. Especially if people are pulling some of them as well. Corpses. Corpses everywhere. This is definitely one of the... Well, you know what? It's not actually that much of a death spot on the map. Although people do certainly die. That's actual Hogger. You're on your own with that one. I wonder if they're going to leash him. They're probably going to leash him. I wonder if I could solo Hogger. I don't know if I want to find out. But I'm curious if with all my tools... Level 11 plus wanted. Let's look camp over here. Thognos, you ready for this? That's an 8, that's a 10. Because he can really tank all that for a minute. I'm gonna put all those dots up and then I'm gonna heal him. I'm gonna keep wanding.
I need to get closer.
Oh, I picked up a hammer. And then I want to find like a nice one to... So those camps are still dangerous. I want to find a nice one to drain life. Heal myself back up a little bit. Hogger Satan in disguise. Hi, kitty. How we doing? 5 armbands. There are a lot of people around here.
I'm out of range.
Those do pull together, though. Never be afraid to just stand in one. I can see how this would be really dangerous if you were like level 8, 9, 10, even 11. Found a precious bangle kit on my doorstep. Mitten feet, polydactyl, and all 4 paws. Oh, how cute! You gonna get her checked for a microchip, or do you know where she's from? Oh, help kitty cat get home. No, you cannot soulstone res in hardcore. Seven of 8 armbands. Gnolls are decent experience. I feel less good about being in this camp though, compared to being in the I feel less good about this relative to the the Murlocs, because the Murlocs I felt like I had a more clear like back path. Named her Luna, no chip. Weird. Left by her mom, who's a stray. A stray bangle. Holy. Congrats on your kitty cat. Oh, that's Hogger. That's Hogger. Well, you know what? We can always leave. We can always, we can always run. He's got 3 dots. I've got aggro. I'm gonna heal Thognos up a bit. I'm gonna health stone and I'm gonna back up. Thognos is gonna taunt. Thognos, if you could grab aggro back, that would be great. Oh, that's very kind. I like how Thogna's taunted and the mob was like, no thank you. Oh, sorry. I didn't, I should have taken the party invite. Alright. We're leaving. We're out of here. Actually, no, not quite. We need one more armband. We need one more. Let's send him into this camp. Let's do all 3 of these. Keeping an eye on it, scared there.
I can't attack them.
Wow. Oh yeah. Did we get it? I think another one died. There was a 3rd one for sure. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Yeah, we have it. We have enough. Someone's probably gonna get that silver leaf. Alright, let's go turn him in. Areas like that could be respawn traps. Holy moly, wands are good. Did you get your first one? Did you go for a lesser magic wand? That's the, that's what I should have done at level 5. If Thogda's, I mean, we didn't end up using a health pot, so that's good. The health stone definitely came in super handy though. That health stone bought back half of my life. I'm going to get myself another soul shard here so I can restock. Have a soul shard in reserve. Voidwalker running off chasing mobs like that could get you into trouble. It's because I've sent him there. It is true, but I'm the one who's sending him into trouble. He's I've got a pet attack macro into my shoot as well as into my immolate. I thought I could make it myself as an enchanter. You do not get resources. It's everything expensive. Yeah, there's not like a whole lot of stuff to disenchant early on. I still have barely seen any greens. It's rough going, at least at first. I think if you can survive until later on, it'll get better because you'll start getting them as quest rewards and just random drops.
Be careful.
And then Hogger turns in back in Goldshire. My hardcore add-ons, I will show you the little list here. I have Auctionator for auction prices and better auctioning. Bartender just for my bars. Deathlog for entertainment. Latrix Maps makes the Deathlog heat map work. Latrix Plus just gives me some extra options. Questy to find my quests. And then What's Training shows me this tab in my spellbook that shows me what I can learn next and when. Nice. Lockman and Stafer to start compared to Westfall? Yeah, I think I'll probably... We're going to turn this in. I want to start... I mean... Where in Lockmadan can I get... I want coyote meat or clams. Maybe there'll be clams in Lockmadan. Or like crawler meat and I can make some crab cakes. There's got to be crabs or something. I want to get better buff food. I have made it to Elwyn Forest. Congratulations. How was the swim? How was your swim? I'm pretty pleased with actually my haul from the Knoll area. I spent a lot of gold training stuff, but I'm recovering pretty good. Got a couple sledges I can sell. Plus, the Hogger quest has to be worth, like... They're gonna get me... Oh, I don't even need any of this. But a couple silver... Oh, hang on a second. I gotta scoop the litter box. I think we're pretty safe here. One sec. Okay. Staff has stam, but you give up the magic fish. Oh, that is a good point. You're right, it does have 2 stam on it. Yeah, I'll probably wear it for a while. But my fishy. I should have stuck my fishy in the bank when I was in Stormwind. Yeah, I am playing hardcore. Everyone's prediction shown with their names. Are you saying that I could look at a list of all the people that don't believe in me? Yeah, I'm going to return to retail streams if and when Hazel the Warlock dies. However, I'm not going to jazz myself up too much, but I'm kind of awesome at this. I'm not leveling fast,
What can I do?
but I'm not dead yet. This isn't a redo. I haven't lost this character. I have yet to die in hardcore. Boar meat, healing pot. We're just being excessively cautious. Get rid of that one.
For the Alliance. Need help?
Take the staff with the stam. I should Wowhead has a list somewhere of like wands and when you can learn them and stuff. And eventually I'm gonna maybe just try and chase like the really strong ones. I've got the greater magic for now and it's pretty good. That'll last me a while. Can I really let go of the mud snapper? I don't know. I don't think I can do it. I think I'm gonna carry it around until my bags get full.
Be careful.
You don't even need to look. I was betting on Hogger. Alright, we're not going to Westfall. We are going back to Loch Medan. I mean, I could run to the bank just to stat. No, we're not going to do it. We're just going to go to Thunder Brew. Because in our quest right now, that guy wants me to go meet Sentinel Hill. I could try to finish the Frostmane Hold thing now. First really good one from Deadmines. I will say that I won't be chasing any weapons at all into dungeons. I don't think that's worth it for me. So yeah, that's a level 9 quest. I could go do it. I could just go finish the Frostmane Hold quest. We just need to kill 3 more headhunters and explore it a little bit. And then after that, we're heading up into Loch Medan via the North Gate. Actually, you know what? There's a few more level 10 quests on this side of the zone. I haven't done like the Golbalar Quarry and stuff yet. We're not at a low level quest yet. I could put my fish in the bank. I'd have to run all the way to the bank though. I think I'm gonna hang on to it until the next time I'm in town. I'm just my Hearthstone's not in a town yet. Cookies wand from Deadmines? Yeah. I'm thinking like outdoor stuff that I can get. Oh, Peace Bloom. Oh, nope. That Peace Bloom is being worked on. Oh, level 17 rogue. Down to the satyrs in Darkshore.
Hi, kitty. Hi, sweetheart.
As the Quarry red in the heat map. Yes it is. The Quarry dungeon in particular is bright red. That is a tread with caution kind of area. Okay, slow relief. I'm pretty pleased with my herb bag. 10 silver was a lot, but before I was kind of like, man, should I start vendoring extra silver leaf? I don't really need 2 stacks of it, even if I'm gonna need it to level later. And right now it's like, yeah, no, I need all of this. Plus, having gotten my journeyman herbalism means that I'm getting new herb skill points. Where are you getting your leveling route from? I'm making it up as I go. A combination of chat suggestions, good sense, and hoping for the best. I don't have like a resource or anything. Heat map, yeah, the heat map is also Deathlog, although it may require a map add-on in order to enable. Hi Hazel, how you getting on? Hey JG Brit. So far so good. Level 14 and a half. 14 and a half. We defeated Hogger. And now we are just cleaning up a couple extra quests in Keranos, and then maybe we'll look into Loch Medan. Maybe. Yeah, maybe you have to unlock the map to see the heat, and maybe that's what Leatrix maps did for me. That might have been the thing. Oh, lovely herbs out here. This is the first character for hardcore. Yeah, I haven't died, and if I do die, I'm done. I have another hardcore alt, but this one's never died. I made an alt so that I would have something to play hardcore off stream without, you know, playing my warlock off stream and then potentially dying without you guys being able to see it, you know? But if this warlock dies, then streams return to being a retail WoW. We've got one more week before 1017 comes out. And I'm very curious to see if we last that long. I did get Blue Boy. The alt was almost a priest, but she's a hunter. She's a troll hunter.
I'm out of range.
Yeah. Download Leatrix, but it still isn't working for me. Leatrix Maps. It's a separate download from Leatrix. Leatrix Maps is a separate add-on. I actually have yet to do any of these things. Show. Going slow. If I die, done. Back to retail. I think it makes me a little bit happier too, because if I felt like when I died I was going to have to do all this work over again, I think that would be very frustrating. I think the knowledge that I'm not going to redo this is making me feel better about the whole enterprise. Tundra's Stolen Stash. It's a level 12 quest. I'm now level 14. I might be able to make it. It's not a huge death spot. When your character dies, they become a ghost and cannot resurrect. You can transfer them for free to a non-hardcore server if you'd like to continue playing them, but they cannot res on a hardcore. Any character you see running around on a hardcore server has yet to die. Need my unlimited deaths and flag. Need a bank and an auction assault. Running to town's level 1 might be a huge issue. I think you can make it. I think it can be done. I think that you can... If you are careful, you should be able to skirt things, and then even if you aggro them, you should be able to stay ahead of them. I've seen level 1s in town. I've also seen level 1s dead on the side of the road, though. Viewing skills and talents is called What's Training. What's Training. I need to make a separate little spreadsheet for my classic add-ons. I don't have one right now. Okay. Can't walk by Silverleaf. You never know when you're going to need more of it. I want to take a look at that stash. That stolen stash to turn in. I think I can do that. Famous last words, I know. Yeah, what's training? Spelled like that. So with the space and with the apostrophe. Shows you what spells are available at your class trainer from a tab in your spellbook, which is super helpful if you're trying to decide whether or not you want to run back, whether or not you want to spend the silver. It's just a bit of an easier interface to read, and then you don't have to go all the way back to your class trainer for it. Where is this cave, by the way? Is it like up? Oh, it's up there. Oh, past the trolls, maybe? How do I get up there? You also got to be a little cautious of falling damage. Well, freshman, thank you very much for the 23-month resub. Now that we have the Deadpool prediction, I feel like a lot of people are going to be like, don't fall. And then 7 people are going to be like, fall. Do it. See what happens. So if I want to get up there, I think I have to run all the way to the north, all the way up, down the bridge, past a village of trolls. I think it's probably not worth it. Let's go poke around this thing. What are you looking for? The cave at the top of the hill that has the stolen stash in it. I was considering going for that. I thought at the time though that it was a cave at the bottom of the hill. I'm now potentially rethinking my choices. We'll do this first. We'll do the Frostmane hold. I feel better about it now that I'm level 14. With a sick wand. I do need to re-up my buffs here though. We've got fresh Troll's Blood Potion. We can make a fresh minor defense file. I feel better about spending the copper to buy the empty bottles than I did. It's the cave with the elite level 11. I mean, Hogger was an elite level 11. Bagnos is pretty strong. I am on Skull Rock. Yeah, I'm Skull Rock Alliance. As the match gets closer, will you engage in more and more risky behavior? I'm kind of curious about that too. If I'm going to reach a point where I'm like, well, I don't have time for this. Or we engage in longer and longer streams. I can't stream all day. My puppy needs me. Pardon me. It's Peace Bloom over here. I think also there will be less competition for herbs as you get higher level because there will be herbs that people just won't have their herbalism trained high enough to pick them. Fogness won't let me die. Okay, we've made it to the Frostbane Trolls. Some of them are gray. Oh, crabs in Westfall. A level 22 mage died to Edwin Van Cleef. That's in the dungeon, right? That's Deadmines. That was a level 22 in Deadmines. Oh, that hurts. I do the same thing about leaving it until later and then missing out. So this is actually a bit of progress for me. So there's a ton of mobs there, but there's a chest there. How did that not pull the rest of them?
That's still a recharge.
Pull that one.
I don't have a target.
Bognos is fine. Top him up a little bit. Bognos is fine. He's at like 75. The trick is to not catch too much aggro.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, this is why we do this at level like 14. Bognos is at half health.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Getting linen. And golden hardcore? Probably max level. I don't think I'm ever going to do any dungeons. I certainly don't have any plans on raiding. If I could get to level 60, that would be my ultimate goal. I've never been past like 28 though, in classic in general, let alone hardcore. So I don't have my heart set on getting that far. It would just be kind of cool. Thugnose is the goat. Okay. There's not that many trolls in this cave actually. And it looks like we need to get to just about here to technically fully explore it. Maybe down there. My Voidwalker might not make that jump with me. I'm gonna back it up. Try Hunter. Feign death for the win. Hunter is fun. It's a little sketchy early because you're not going to get Feign Death for a while, and you're also not going to have a pet until level 10. You've got a bit of going to do first. I got a silver bar. Vendor 1 silver, auction 1 silver 50. I guess people just don't need them yet. I got a silver bar from that chest I looted. We think that people... Word on the street now is that someone needs to have Deathlog in order for their death to be reported by Deathlog. And it is server-wide. It even counts people that are not in your continent. As a hunter main, I will admit, hunter in hardcore is cheating. You think so? I think that played with attention, mage is a lot safer. Okay. I'm not getting experience for a lot of these, but I am still getting gold. The Deathlog looks exactly the same as yours. There we go. We fully explored it, and we are quest complete, so we can get out of here. I could hearth... No, I can't hearth back. It's on a 48. It's an hour-long cooldown. You forget about that. Let's get out of here. I'll go around to the north side, and then maybe I'll think about that elite cave. I think Warlock is safer than Hunter. I don't know why there aren't more Warlocks. I don't know if they have like an impression of being slow or what. didn't loot this one. Although we should be careful, there might be respawns coming soon. Alright, we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna curve north. Oh, the silver leaf, but we don't need it. $90k deaths so far. If Deathlog was showing them all, it would be endless spam. True. Although it is, it would be, I mean, it would still be endless spam, but it would be broken into factions, and it would also be broken into servers, and then it would be broken into regions. But yeah, I think it still has to be only people that are running Deathlog. Although lots of people are running Deathlog, it's pretty good. Not a lot of people dying in Gnomergun. I think not a lot of people are going there. I was farming leper gnomes out front the entrance of it for a while just to make some gold and to grind some experience. But it doesn't seem like there's a huge incentive to like go do that dungeon or anything right now. Died to the leper gnomes, got overwhelmed. They spawn pretty quick. They come at you. Still my WoW Atlas from Vanilla WoW. I want to try this cave. I'm very curious. I'll back up if it looks sketch, but I wanna get to the very top because I think I'm high enough level now. I think I'm strong enough that I can kind of, especially with this wand, chunk my way past the troll village. I am much bigger than I was at level 9 with my imp, you know. If I do hardcore, have Deathlog with sound on. Pingu's newt newt. I'm in favor of the Ian sound clip of frankly, that's a skill issue. I think I still haven't gone far enough north. I think I need to get all the way around to the ramp that takes you up to the troll villages and then take a bridge over to get that far. Or, well, maybe, actually. We'll see. It makes it look like the entrance is on this side, but I swear I was over there already. I'm just gonna poke around a bit. Because I don't see a bridge going overhead, and it's definitely gonna be on my right. I see a little platform up there. I don't think I've ever done this quest before. Is it? Oh, I see, okay. It's probably not worth it, but that's okay. Some things are worth it for the adventure. That priest is only level 9. They're brave. Oh.
What's on your mind?
Oh, I see. So he says, I had a month's worth of dried meat salted. Old Icebeard made off with the meat locker. Can you retrieve my stash? And it's not this cave, it's a different cave. Okay. Oh, it's probably that cave. Oh, I saw people. That's where I saw like a group of people doing that. That's right. That's right. Old Icebeard is the level 11 elite. Yeah, I had no faith at the time. But it was a long time ago. I'm stronger now. Let's take a little look at it because it had ads.
I need to get closer.
Potentially. Maybe no ads. He's an elite. No ads? Maybe you can fear lock him? It took that long for me to gain aggro. 180 experience for him. And then the dried meats. Oh, nice. So they can still loot it. I wonder if it's one of those things that I'm going to have to wait for it to respawn. It'll be funny if I have to kill the thing twice. Can I loot it? Oh, nice. Okay, good. Oh, I see. So I didn't even need to kill him. I think at the time I figured, and by at the time I mean 30 seconds ago, I think I thought he dropped it until I saw the chest. Yeah, that'll be some good experience for that priest. Getting closer to 15. So I could get some glove upgrades, yeah. Bully mittens.
Be good.
Where'd they go? Woolly mittens. I don't have a search bar. I'm sure they're like right in front of my face, but like, oh, it's because they look like a paw. I thought I looted that off a mob. There we go. Found him. Found him. That's a funny, funny icon. We got there. The snow claw. And then we have the Frostmane hold quest to turn in Karanos. And then I'm feeling pretty good about the quarry quests. I think it's still worth being cautious, but I think that we have a decent shot at it. I'm going to get another 3% stam in another level because I'm going to put another point into Embrace. This is hardcore. This is classic hardcore. I'm level 14. I'm doing pretty good for a classic. I wouldn't say newbie, but you could say I'm a greenhorn. What are some other strange archaic ways of saying somebody's inexperienced? Mog farmer, retail mog farmer. Kitty. I have a cat sleeping on my lap. Ah, and I didn't even need to go through all the troll village. You know what I am? Clever me. How's my reputation doing? I am friendly with everybody except for... I'm 100 rep friendly with Darnassus. There must have been an elf quest somewhere. Halfway through friendly with all three of them. Classic challenged. You think there's no warlocks in the deathlog? Because warlocks are the best class. It's kind of fun to compare the deathlog with the slash who, the higher level slash who. So you go like 30 to 60, because that's going to be fewer people. And there's 20 people that are currently logged on to Alliance Skull Rock that are between 30 and 60. 2 of them are warlocks. 1, 2, 3 of them are mages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hunters. As you can sort it by class. Only 2 paladins, only 2 rogues, 3 warriors. No druids. No druids. No. I mean, I guess there's not as many classes back in.
You got my attention. Safe travels. Talk to me.
I'm getting rid of this cheese. The jerky. I'm vendoring the silver bar. I don't need that. You know what? I never used this these armor kits that person made for me. 8 extra armor. Chest, legs, hands, feet. Chest, legs, because Jan's made these things for me with tailoring. Hands, feet.
It's still recharging. It's not ready yet.
Slash who druid. Wonder how our friend Chump John's getting on. I hope Chump John's sleeping. Slash who druid. Oh yeah, there's a couple druids. I don't know. I don't think that's how I sort it. There's a 14 and a 17, although I'm sure there might be more.
How are you?
Yeah, lots of rogues. I think rogue is pretty good if you're careful with it. They've got a lot of good escape tools.
Watch your back.
All right. I am taking that to Barley Brew. I'm taking that to Iron Forge. But let's go do some of these quarry quests. I think that'll be good. That might actually get me somewhere. Iron Man challenge on the hardcore servers. Blueberry stat strengths increase or decrease with your own stats, or just level? That's an excellent question. I don't know. My stats mostly increase with my level. Because I'm not getting a whole lot of gear. I'm assuming it scales off of my stats, but I don't know that for sure. Yeah, you gotta buy grimoires for pets. I can't get any grimoires for him until level 20. August super blue moon will be the biggest, brightest full moon of the year. Flight path are just running. There's a flight path in Ironforge and one in Stormwind. There is probably one in Loch Medan, although I'm not 100% on that. But for just kind of getting around most places, it's a lot of running. Rookie, Tenderfoot, Neophyte. I like Ricky. I'm a classic Ricky. Is this title gonna last for a while? Such a great idea. Love for little moose, baby, and cat. Oh, shucks. Major cities. Yeah, I wonder if so if we look in Lochmadan, there is a flight master in Velsamar. So once you get into the second zone, I bet Sentinel Hill has one as well. You start getting flight paths, but for the starter zone, it's just the capital city. Okay. Level 12 plus. Oh, that's an elite quest. It's a level 12 plus elite quest. Oh, maybe not. Maybe no good reason to do that. The Quarry seems more dangerous than that, though, just based on the heat map. Never heard someone say Lochmadan that way. I might be, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it. Game things I usually just make up and hope for the best. Deathlog not updating with the same things as mine? We might be on different, this is Alliance North America, or pardon me, Alliance Skull Rock specifically. So if you were Horde or if you were not on Skull Rock North America, it would be different. But mine could also be just like lagging. Having no flight master in Buildchar is incredibly jarring at first. Yeah, I kind of missed the one in Karanos. It's like a decent run to get to the city. Am I doing this? I might be doing this. There's somebody else here. These guys are like level 9. Fluffy. It's like an ambush though. No, it's an ambush. There's like a lot of trolls that come. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I would rather brave the Quarry. Lock mod on. Is that wrong? Here's some earth root. Is it still really? Pardon me. Yeah, Deathlog is server wide if for people that have Deathlog installed. I don't think it can track you if you were not running Deathlog. Okay. Don't mind me just herbing. Duskwood is the worst. One single flight path. Quests are like Raven Hill, Darkshire, Raven Hill, Darkshire. I'm so scared of Duskwood. I don't think I would go there for a long time. I wish Urban gave me experience. Although I might have to fight more people off for them if they did. Patches is in Duskwood. Install Classic and there's hardcore servers. Yes, that's right. Vanilla Classic, not Wrath Classic. And on server select, there will be a tab at the bottom that has hardcore servers there. Sanogen, thank you for the 4-month resub. There are no quests to kill trolls in this area? Who was it that raids the herd then? I thought that when you did the protecting the herd, maybe I'm confusing it with like a retail quest. I thought that a gang of like troll raiders come through and start stealing rams. That's retail? What happens in Classic? One Yeti. Oh, I could have taken a Yeti. I was just worried about it being a lot of mobs. I could have fought a Yeti. I eat Yetis for breakfast, alright? It would have been fine.
How are ya?
I wonder if I should go back and do that like before I do this. Queen of Travel Time. Hubris meter. 35%. Don't like any of the dark zones. Yeah. How does Yeti taste? Sounds kind of chewy. Honestly, it sounds a little bit too close to cannibalism for me. They seem a little too humanoid for me to, I mean, I guess I don't know what gnomes eat. She eats all kinds of things I don't eat in real life. Too late? Hi, Macy. I'm not dead yet. Yeah, I'm not dead yet. Would I eat a murloc? In real life? No. In game? I mean, my character was snarfing pickled meat smoothies in Shadowlands. Died of my rogue and full greens because a boss spawned in my head. Oh, man.
Welcome.
Fang of Vagash. Up here in the cave? Or just up here up the hill? Lurks just above the ranch. Oh, up there. That is a steep hill. Can I even get up this hill? This kind of looks like I can't. It looks like maybe I need to get up on the other side. Cooking recipes is Murlocs, yes. I have not seen anybody legitimately get to 60. And I have not witnessed a duel to the death. I bet you the bigger hardcore streamers will feature all that kind of stuff, though. I'm a little afraid of the... I'm a little spooked by just the fall damage. How am I supposed to get up there? Path on the other side. Is that past other side or current other side? I guess if it's not a path, then don't do it. Behind me, to the left. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Ah, to the west. How far west? Like all the way over here? All the way over here? Make a tunnel into the mountain. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I see it marked on the map. I see it marked on the map. We're saved. We're good. We're good. I don't know about very visible. I found it, but I think very is a strong word. Let's go down a little bit. Giraffe shirt. Okay. This kind of threw me off. I thought that was an add-on that was giving me a direction pointer, but it did not have a pointer for over here. You almost got to play your favorite game. That's okay. I had a granola bar, so I'm not hangry. It's especially, my favorite game is especially potent if I'm hungry and it's late stream. It's like just about time for lunch and I get lost and I need directions. That's the worst thing. One piece heated and one piece cold. Of what? Surely not pizza. Okay. Well, he's dead. Not a group? I think the two of us have this, no problem. I won't let Chris die. Are you allowed to group up for quest mobs? Yeah, it's not, it's just, permadeath is the main rule. It's, they don't have solo self-found rules. Okay. Because otherwise I would just be sniping this mob from them. Can you imagine what it would be like if you needed to solve a puzzle box in order to eat? I do need to solve a puzzle box in order to eat. It's called cooking. There's even dangerous elements like fire and knives. Alright, thanks. I'm out of here. Happened to Wowhead? Diablo Head? You can filter news items if you want. There is a... Actually, I feel like we've had this conversation before and you didn't want cookies. Or maybe that was somebody else. But you can toggle which types of news you want, which is really helpful if you want to see like their WoW articles, but you're kind of tired of reading like the Blizzard articles or the Diablo or whatever it is. I am the anti-cookie person. No shade, by the way, in that game. I understand. I get where you're coming from. My add-on list looks like this. Auctionator, Bartender, Deathlog, Leatrix Maps, Leatrix Plus, Questy, and then What's Training. Deathlog's my favorite. Waiting for someone to fall in the water and Stormwind get eaten by the sewer beast near the keep/old town. Is that really a possibility? That's horrifying. Yeah, retail WoW news is kind of in a break. Which, even though I kind of make my living off of things being popping in retail WoW, suits me just fine because it gives me some time to play hardcore. It gives me some time to hang out with my new puppy. We got some time to just chill with the kitty cat on my lap. I'm sure raid testing is going to start soon, and then it's going to be raid guide season all over again, and that'll be good. But I am really enjoying the downtime. It's been wonderful. Ooh, Stand Spirit. Although, not as good as the ones I'm wearing. It's like the first green, second green quest reward. 900 experience, too. Sewer Beast is level 50, rare spawn Croc and Stormwind. That's going to make me afraid of the canals. I don't know if I want to go back to Stormwind. Oh. Alright, shall we try the quarry? It's been a while since I've done something stupid. We're nearly 15. We're getting about 2 levels of stream, although I'm sure that'll slow down as the leveling gets slower. Forgotten how clumsy and convenient classic auction house is. It's awful, yeah. Auctionator helps with it a lot. Auctionator helps an awful lot with it. I can tell that my stream time slot is running low because my earbud battery for the earbud I use to hear sound while I'm streaming lasts pretty much exactly 3 hours. Pretty much 3 hours on the dot. TSM Classic helps. Alright, we got stuff to vendor. Yeah, sort of, not really. Our bag space is okay. We got 15 slots. I'm going to head into the quarry. I don't know about the cave just yet. I'm going to see if I can kill these 2 things just in the quarry without the cave. I'm going to see if I can find enough mobs. Yeah, I'm getting the battery low, and it'll just stop working in approximately 5 or 10 minutes. But you guys still hear sound when my earbud dies. I just don't. So I just have to make sure I'm keeping an eye on sub alerts. But honestly, playing hardcore without sound, kind of spooky. I kind of prefer to be able to hear the game because I prefer to be able to hear it. I feel like I'm safer with sound on. Yeah, food totally gives buffs, and that's a good idea. I'm going to eat a food. Get a buff. When do we get the prediction points? End of the stream. So right before I wrap it up. Which should be soon. What am I going to do? Like these 2 quests? 10 minutes? 5 minutes? I should probably not stay too long today. Oh, it's my last stream of the week, though. I can't play this character again until Wednesday. Man, my hunter's going to pull ahead. My hunter's going to pull ahead. One more quest. Yeah, we got to at least get to level, we must at least get to level, whatchamacallit. I'm even gonna pull a second mob. These don't even give me experience, they're just for the quest. Playing with sound only. That would be a challenge. Good one at the very bottom of this cave. Is there really? You wouldn't tell me lies, would you? You would never. Actually, I don't know if you would. I think some of the rest of you would. Not anybody in particular. I am having a ton of fun with this. So the bone snappers I think are actually specifically in the cave, so I think we're gonna have to go in the cave for those. But I've pretty heavily overleveled this, which I'm pleased with. That's what I wanted to do. I was all nervous when I was still level like 5 or 6 because you can't really come. It's much harder to overlevel content until you can get to a second starting zone or do a bunch of extra quests. It is much trickier to do. So This is a pretty comfy place to be. My keyring is in the middle of the screen. I can't move it. I had that problem too. I'm using a bar add-on. And what I did was in my bartender options, on the bag bar setting, I enabled keyring to slap the keyring on the side of the bag bar. That's what fixed it for me with bartender.
I need a target.
BRB. Pied Piper Quest in the Deep Run Tram. I'm always afraid I'm going to miss the tram while I'm doing that.
I can't guess that yet.
Man, I've seen Benny Blanco take out quite a few people. So I don't need any more skull thumpers. I need the bone snappers. Oh no, a cave! It's alright. It's alright. I am 5 levels up from these mobs. Plus I have a health stone and a health potion. I think we should be fine. I wouldn't do anything stupid, but like this, I'm not even gonna get experience from this one. I think we'll be alright. Oh, there goes my sound. I do have an off-stream hardcore tune now. I didn't before, I wasn't gonna, but then I just didn't have the self-control to not play off-stream. So I made a hunter. It's a duo character. I'm playing with Flabby, so if I really struggle, I may need a third character that is my off-stream solo hardcore character. But I made a hunter to play with a character that Flabby made, so we're doing a duo. How's it going? Going pretty good. Going pretty good. How are you doing, Alec? Set last message too. I'm 5 levels over these mobs. Unlearned Abilities tab is an add-on called What's Training. What's Training is that add-on? I'm a troll hunter with my duo character. My other character is a troll hunter. So I'm Horde, which means I can't send myself things to my gnome. I didn't even think of that. Killing over-leveled mobs is the true hardcore experience. We need 7 more bone snappers. Look at us just trucking through these, though. The wand alone just chops them down. You could use the neutral auction house. Yeah. Technically true. The best kind of true. Is there one up there? No, not right now. Okay. I wonder if there's like chests in here. I've been having a lot of fun looting treasure chests.
That spell isn't ready yet.
There we go. Sometimes I'm a little bit janky with toggling my shoot on and off, but we're getting there. Oh yeah, here's a couple good ones. We can double pull these. Deeper into the cave. Do you think there's something dangerous down here? I was promised a wand. Where is the wand? What is my wanding skill? Presumably pretty good. Weapon skills. 70 of 70. It is capped. I'm assuming that now that, like, once I've trained it, I don't have to train it further, right? Like, as I level, I'm gonna get, like, a little extra overhead on that and then grow into it, I think. Wonderful. Okay. That was the last one down there. I need 4 more of them. You could make an argument towards turning around and starting to work your way out of the cave now, but I kind of want to see what's in the back of it. There could be like treasure or rares in there. Goes up by 5 every level. Extra weapon levels when you level. Okay. How was the Void Pet quest? It was good. I got to 13 before I did it though. And you can pick it up starting at level 10. I think that if you have people around that can help, or if you're just like awesome, I guess, that you can do it at level 10. If you want to be extra safe about it, I would get to 12 at least. because there's a bunch of mobs in that area. She'll pull with a couple of other people from the house, and it's you can do it, but like it's hardcore, you know. Safety first. Safety first, safety last. Safety always. I say as I triple pull on purpose. Level 6, definitely need to start making friends just to help staying alive. Friends, I think, are a blessing and a curse, depending on your friends. Grouping is inherently safer. However, if your group mates do something real goofy, you can end up paying for their sins. You can go down for their crimes. I have this unnatural need to see the back of this cave. Like, we're almost at the bottom, I'm pretty sure. What if there's a thing? I think my Horde tune is level 6 or 7. I just made her last night. Leveling, I will say, was a lot faster, both A, playing with a friend, and then secondly, I think Hunter versus Warlock, but playing with a friend made a pretty big difference. No mass looting, no. Although, the times in which you are killing multiple mobs in a big pile are less frequent than you would think. Does not happen as often as you feel like it's gonna. Rocking today until I went for Princess. Forgot it was deadly in Classic.
I can't guess.
Yeah, she was scary. I held on to that one until level 13 also when I whatchamacallit, was doing my Warlock quest. Quest items in groups, that's a good question. I think it depends on the quest. I think if it's an item that, I think you have to kill enough for both of you. I think that it's not like retail where one item can be looted by multiple people. I think you need to kill enough for both of you to get it. I'm not 100% on that though. I'm talking out of my butt a little bit. Okay. You were the reason I tried hardcore, so happy I did. Makes me very attentive, having fun.
Nice.
If you made a third character, will be 100 alliance you could send some pants to. I think a third character would be a priest, but if that's the case, then I kind of messed up. I should have played the hunter on my own and then a priest with Flabby, because I feel like priest is a great character to play with somebody else, because you can share things like shields, you can be sharing buffs, you can be healing. Priests can solo, but they really shine in groups. That's fine. You can talk out of your butt. Automod doesn't mind. Hey, look at you! Look at you. It didn't automod you. Yeah, you need your own ammo as a hunter. You can buy it on vendors. I think you can craft it later. And your pets will run away if you don't feed them. That's true. That's not even the most annoying thing about hunter pets. The most annoying thing about hunter pets is that they won't always know all of the abilities they need to. And sometimes, like, maybe your cat can bite, but it gets to level 14, and now it could learn bite rank 2. But in order for your cat to learn how to bite harder, you need to go tame, like, some random other thing, have it use its bite rank 2 against random mobs until you learn bite rank 2, and then you can teach your cat how to bite rank 2. It's ridiculous. It's so silly. That's the clunkiest thing about Hunter, in my opinion, is the like the pet abilities, the pet ability training, and the pet ability rank ups. Is just so goofy and obnoxious. Yeah, you're right. That's true. That's true. Do you play anything else besides WoW? Not much. I have played other games. On stream, not really. I stream 99% WoW.
Great to meet
I like WoW a lot. It keeps me busy.
What's on your mind?
There we go. 2 of those complete. I think I am gonna... We're not gonna make it all the way to Thelsamar. That's a Tomorrow's problem. And even then, we've got, like, quests to do up there first. I'm gonna walk myself back to Keranos, because I want to get some rested. Especially if I'm not playing this character again until Wednesday. Ugh. I made it to level 15. I'm gonna spend my talent point. I kind of want to continue getting stam. I could give them more... I could buff Health Funnel. I could buff his moves. I wonder how much of my damage he's doing. I'm gonna finish cranking up my health. Level 15. Wednesday has problem 24-hour Monday stream confirmed. Might be literally 99%. What was that tomorrow? Did I say tomorrow? I did not mean tomorrow. I meant on Wednesday. Nobody would object to a bonus stream. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true. Not update the showing listed deaths. 2 newer tunes fall. No update to the list. I think they need to be running death log. So if those characters didn't have the death log add-on, then they wouldn't make it. Really should take your weekend. Yeah, especially with my baby, my puppy dog. I've got some errands to do this weekend. I want to like just really clean. I want to like mop a little bit. I got some dust to get rid of. I'm hoping the Monday should bring in a low pressure system that gets some of this smoke out of here, I think. Especially if we get some rain, which would be nice. Our air quality is not horrific, but it's not wonderful right now. Definitely running a lot of air purifiers. Don't even think about streaming hardcore tomorrow, no matter how much you want to play this Warlock. Are you trying to reverse psychology me right now? Deathlog bug not updating? That's true, actually. That person died ages ago. Has Moose had any indoor accidents? What an incredibly personal question to ask about my puppy. Once or twice, but all in times when we did not take him out soon enough. It's easy to forget because he's such a well-behaved, smart dog, but he's still a puppy, so he can't hold it longer than like 2.5 hours. Except for at nighttime when he can magically hold it all night when he's sleeping. But if he's awake, he's got to go outside every 2 to 3 hours. And if you get distracted or you forget when you last took him out, or if he's distracted and he won't whine to go out or anything, it had been a bit longer than normal, and he had been like chewing on a chew that he was super into, so I don't even think he noticed he had to go. But ever since then, as long as you take him out often enough, he is golden. Getting smoke from north and west of us. Air quality's meh. Want to mop a bit? Run Temple the Jade Serpent. You can mop a little bit. Look at my bags. I want to find out how rich I am. I didn't realize my bags had filled up. I have all these grays I can sell. That must be from the trogs. We were cleaning up. Is that an upgrade? My legs still kind of suck. I know I'm going to get a Death Steed if I make it all the way up. But do you think that I should spend the gold to get a Mikado Strider anyway? 39 silver. It's about to be more, I think, too. That's one of my favorite things about farming mobs, is it's a great way to make gold. It's a great way to make gold. All right, I'm safely back to town, and I'm not leaving it again, so I think it's safe to say that we can wrap up this prediction. Let me see here. Where is my prediction? Choose the outcome. No way Hazel the Gnome Lock did not die. She's invincible. Complete for the day. I don't know what my mop dungeon percentage is. I'm assuming not good. Fishing, not as good. Fishing was great for leveling cooking. Wasn't making me a ton of gold at this point in my life. I think later on it does better because you'll start to fish up like junk boxes. I remember Flabby made crazy gold in regular classic, just fishing up junk boxes in Stranglethorn, but I am a long ways out from Stranglethorn. So we're gonna grab these, get rid of that. Oh, I looted I looted a ton of different, of linen as well, so we can make some band-aids. Lich King's horse, invincible. Yeah, 50 silver. I'm halfway to a gold. Well, for now, until I decide to spend some more gold training. 16 is gonna have a few things for me, I think. I gotta get water breathing. What if I need to swim? I knew you'd be invincible. We'll run another one of those on Wednesday. That was kind of fun. Wednesday is going to be our first steps. I mean, we have to do these quests first, but our first steps into a non-starter zone. I am level 15, so I am a little prepared, but it's still going to be a tiny bit sketchy. I'm going to vendor the heavy linens that are like those ones, yeah. All right. Exciting. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate the company. I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday, Tuesday. I pinky swear I will not play this Warlock until then. I can play other characters in hardcore if I really can't control myself. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.